Alright, we're live. Took a couple extra minutes, but hello everybody. I'm fast approaching 30 and wear a bird mask on the internet, so let's turn that up. Turn that up to cut out the muffle. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to another Crossplay Champions skill race. I think this is what, third or fourth one we've done so far? I believe so. And we're starting another tournament this week on Sunday morning, so lots going on. If you guys are new here, this is how we do things. By the way, thankfully, we got 7 teams last minute. We had 3 this morning, so thank you all for showing up. Much appreciated. If you're brand new here, this is how it goes. Normally, when there's 8 teams, we start by having 2 rounds, and everyone queues up at the same time. And after 2 rounds, the 6 teams with the most kills, they go into the second bracket. Those 6 teams go up against each other again. Sorry, I got stuff on this monitor over here, or on the headphones, and it's driving me nuts. Those 6 teams go up for 2 more rounds. Same thing. The 3 best performing teams with the highest kills go on to the third bracket, and the third bracket is 3 rounds. So the 3 teams go up against each other, you know, so to speak. For those 3 rounds, we got 7 in total, and that's how the format works. So you guys might get knocked out a bit early. RNG might not be too kind to you. We've seen that before. Real quick, just want to thank you guys for bearing with us this week. We've been transitioning over to a new sign-up sheet. Some of you used, and some of you are using the old one. And just so you know, going forward, that other Google Sheet's going to be deactivated. So the link in the description to our official website might be in the pinned comment as well. That's where we're going to be hosting our sign-ups just from now on for the future. The Google Forms are so messy. They take forever, so it takes about half the time to sign up. Going forward, the rules are there. All the good stuff. So everything you need to know. Speaking of which, I'm not wearing it tonight because my wife stole my All Out of Birds t-shirt that I had, my super soft t-shirt, but All Out of Birds merch is live as well. So if you guys want to take a peek at that, that's there. Let's see here. All right, guys. To introduce our teams real quick, last minute, thankfully. So I just want to say thank you to Play Gaming for being so enthusiastic and putting a couple teams up here tonight. So we got 3 different Plague Gaming teams. We have a team of moderators and members of the AOB community, Team Bats. We got 2 Malevolent Gaming teams, and last second, my team AOB was able to do it because we had quite a few hiccups today. Today was just that day where everyone was busy, you know, so they came in last minute, but everything is all good and ready to go. I don't have too much to say other than make sure you take your screenshots because I'm recording all the scores. Winner of Luigi tonight, or for the rest of the month. And do me a favor, if you could, bear with me, because next week, it was supposed to be tonight, but next week we will be multi-streaming here on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you prefer watching on Twitch, as I know a lot of folks do, we'll be streaming 1080p, 60 frames, full everything, same exact broadcast on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So however you prefer to watch. But I'm going to let these teams queue up real quick. A lot going on. Launching a site and a merch line is a little trickier than people think, so it took up a lot of time. I was trying to get the multi-streaming set up today, but, you know, lots of stuff got in the way. So I'm going to go ahead into the channel here on the Discordies. Boom, 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 boom. Where is it? All right. Going to queue up for round 1, and we're just going to kick it off. We're going to watch some gameplay, and I'm going to try to be entertaining. Don't worry. We're going to cut over to their gameplay right about now. Game 1 coming at you. And the glasses come off so I can see the monitor. Alright, guys, so let's see, let's go through this real quick so I can remember. We got Team Fish. We got to differentiate the Play Gaming team. So we got Team Fish in tab 1 here, Team Percey over here, our first Malevolent Gaming team, Moist, Carly. I can't read Moist without laughing. It's just funny. We got Team Bats that I didn't put in on theater mode. There we go. We're on theater mode now. It's not too loud. It's all good. We got another Plague Gaming team here. Plague Gabe. Once again, didn't, you know, like I said, it was rushing at the last minute. We got probably also not on. Oh, yeah, my bad. We got team second Malevolent team, Rissa. And AOB. There we go. We're here. I gotta see who Jay got his teammates because I was not sure right as we started. So let's see who we got. We ended up getting Flight. Okay, LYL Flight, as you guys have seen in plenty of these tournaments, goes bananas Definitely a top tier player. So everyone is ready. Everyone's queuing up. See you guys over there. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Kevin? How you doing? Exactly. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's rock out there.
All right. We're just going to go ahead and cut through. And I'm going to find my groove. Don't you worry. Go through all these teams. That is a cool loading screen. I didn't even know that was a thing. I kind of want to get that. All right. Everyone's loading in. People are getting ready to drop. We cut over to Team Fish. Dropping on, I believe, was that Hydro? I can never remember. That is...
We're not the only team
not.
here,
I want to call it Receptor. I know that's not even a POI. I swear, anytime I'm casting, I can't remember the name of any of the points of interest, whatever, whatsoever.
Yep,
They're landing. Are they landing contested? I can't tell because the pixelation is doing me dirty right now. Anytime I land on these buildings, landing in the tunnel usually serves me pretty well. Hiding behind the bins and all that stuff, but these buildings are very tricky. Seems like they're uncontested for the most part. No crazy action straight away. We're going to cut through to our other teams. Percey dropping on Capacitor right now. Malevolent Gaming still queuing up. We got Team Bats dropping over on Runoff. Let's see. Plague Gabe getting ready to drop as well. Another Capacitor drop. Let's see. Yeah, everyone's just getting ready. Oh, and there was some fighting in the tunnel. I was mistaken. Team Fish going in with the Hemlock and the EVA 8. Boom, one down, but he gets smacked from behind. That Havoc beam. It annihilates you. 2 down. 2 of them down. And boom, they take it. 2 of them down. I was nervous. I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. But they're good. Hey, they persevered. They just got to get on to the next fight. We cut over to Team Percey real quick.
Okay. Alright. Let's do it.
Kubota, I'm not sure. I think you did. I believe you did. In the Exalted tournament last night. Yes. Yes. See, Malevolent Gaming just dropping right now. Our first Malevolent team. Team Moist. I'm like a 4-year-old. I can't help it. Wait, hold on. They were getting scanned. They got hit with a Bloodhound scan. Are they getting shot at right through the door? Oh, come on. This is easy. Easy claps. Break the shield. Buddy, you're not... What was that? You can't just stand still. This is Apex Legends. Always be moving. ABM. Number 1. Ultimate golden rule. Yeah, you can have a golden rule and an ultimate one. That Bloodhound's gone. His team isn't even nearby. I was hoping there was going to be some kind of retaliation to give us some entertainment, but no, it seems like he's just gone.
I got an R301.
We'll cut over to Team Bats real quick. Oh, goodness. And I'm trying to find my keyboard. There it is. I knew I had it here somewhere. I've been using it the whole time. It's fine. Anywho. Not a lot going on here. They're just looting up Runoff. Cut over to AOB. Uh-oh. Cut over as Jay and Flight are down. And Spiel is going to have to go in and try to get those banners over to Artillery. However, just because you have those Valkyrie jets doesn't mean you can get up there and get a clean getaway. Especially if there's an Octane on the enemy team. Those banners may time out. Yeah, they're going to camp them. And it's going to be a rough start for AOB. Cut over to Malevolent 2. Rissa's team.
Siri, not the time.
On me. On my door.
Capacitor is always a dodgy drop. And right now this team is trying to put the pressure on them in this building. They're getting some damage off. 2 down. Very, very close together. One's left, I believe, up on the roof. Come on, you guys got this. And boom, Rissa gets the finish. 3 down. 3 points on the board. Cut over to Team Percey real quick. Malevolent 1. Oh, we cut over to Moist team. Unfortunately, right as Will... No, Will gets the knock. 2 down. Moist got 1 down as well. Sorry, Carly got 1 down as well. She's low on health. Someone's creeping around here. Someone's trying to do some damage. But they're going in together. Come on. Oh! Whoa, I gotta see that death recap. I thought she had him right there. 72 on an Eva shot. Rough. Very rough beginning.
On me.
Cut over to Team Fish. They're still alive. They're escaping from whatever that place was. I can't remember the name, but still. It has eluded me. Right as the Bangalore ultimate goes down. It looks like he's picked up the energy ammo from that Havoc that downed him. He gets some serious damage going. Woo. And they get the elimination on Joker. Joke's on you, buddy. But he's got some teammates around. He's got to have someone around. Seems like they're kind of hiding right now. Yeah, no, they're just... This is the game of people abandoning their teammates by the seams of it. But there's some smoke grenades going off down below. Maybe trying to flush them out. I'm not sure. Either way. Either way. Not like that. Those enemies are really sticking together. Cut over to Team Bats real quick. Uh-oh.
Well, that's not well, that's a really pretty Pathfinder.
Trying to get some R301 shots off on the roof there. Spotted Lakes is such a weird spot. It's one of the greatest spots they've added to Kings Canyon. One of the best spots on the map, for sure. Plenty of loot, but some weird fights. But they're going to make use of that Pathfinder zipline. I almost said grapple. The Pathfinder zipline and hop over to the roof.
Nope, never mind. I regret my choices. Yeah.
Never mind, I regret my choices, Batboy says. As those wingman shots just perfectly placed. Just like that enormous subtitle text. My goodness. And they're going to go for the finish. He gets burned through his shield before he can crawl off the edge. There was some waiting down there for him. Anyway, curious to see if Silent Dude and North can clutch this up. Try to snag some kills and get them on the board. But they're in PC lobbies. We got PlayStation, Xbox, and PC all in the same lobby right now. Which can be beneficial, or it can be very disadvantageous. Depending on the situation, depending on long range versus up close. North's getting hit. And they're grappling up onto her, the sounds of it. Yep. Silently's getting some damage off right here, though. This is a game of cat and mouse. No, he almost gets down from behind. North is down. And we freeze for a second, but we do see Silent Dude goes down, unfortunately. Bit of a choppy stream there, so it's kind of hard to follow, but fortunately they're down. We cut over to Team Fish real quick. Still alive. Still 8 enemy teams for them to take advantage of. That sounded terrible. For them to kill. That sounds way better. It's awful that sounds better, but either way. They're going to take the super risky zipline up here onto the ridge outside of Cage, which I've been picked off the zipline more times than I care to count. Usually in ranked, but looks like they're just going to go completely around. The only thing that I'm nervous about here is they're very separated. Anytime Ganja uses that stim, he's putting distance between him and his teammates. He can get down in an instant, finished in another second.
Yeah.
It's a rough situation. They're all separated right now. Not ideal. Let's cut over to AOB real quick. It looks like Spill was not able to secure the banners. Cut over to Rissa's team, Malevolent 2. Let's see what they're up to. They're getting some damage off on this Pathfinder team, trying to take the zip line up on top of farm.
They're rotating through.
But no, it seems like they're just running through. They don't even really want this fight. This enemy team knows that they're not going to win this. They're getting hit in the back.
Try to focus the Falcon. I'm keep hitting your flesh.
They're going for it. No, they're just going to chase. We'll cut back over them in a moment. We cut over to Team Bats, and they're not in it. We cut over to them. My bad. I'm trying to remember here on the fly, but it is not working. So well, we cut over to Team Fish, and Ganja is down.
We're being drone detected. He knows you're going for rezzing.
Crypto's jumping right on him right now. I can barely tell. Caustic goes down. Toad is the last one left. Shields are off. And Toad's going to get sandwiched. Unfortunately, Team Fish goes down by a 37k kill Pathfinder. And if you're going to run into someone that's going to down you in a kill race, it's going to be that Team Percey over here.
At least take them on.
They're just going to scoot on out here. They only got 5 teams left, and from what I can tell from Percy's point of view, 2 kills on the board. Looks like they're just trying to scan and find some enemies right now. Kings Canyon games can go one of 2 ways. It's either going to take forever to burn through the teams. Everyone's going to try to play angles, or it's going to go like this. And people are just going to eliminate each other very quickly. It all depends. Let's cut over to Team 6. Sorry, not Team 6. That's Tab 6. Rissa on Malevolent 2. Getting some damage off with the 301. And phasing out. But that team is trying to funnel down through the top. And get some damage off on him. EMP goes off. A little bit of a stun.
I'm here. We're applying pressure.
Rissa gets that quick shield swap. And they're going to go back in. Try to secure some kills. Oh, and they get him down. Beautiful. Perfect sandwich right there.
Outside. Down.
I got res, I have gold bag.
Rissa's going in for that res gold bag. You might as well stick it, even if you're in the middle of a firefight, but they end up finishing off that Crypto. That team's down. 3 teams left for them. Fantastic. Cut over to Team Percy real quick. Still 5 teams left. Still trying to find some enemies, but it looks like they find a team over near Marketplace. And they get some shots off. That Horizon lift, though.
Oh my god, one on the roof.
Sheila takes him down. Unfortunately, just shreds through the shield. It's almost as if they know that they're in a kill race and they're trying to sabotage. But what happened here? Are they down? Are they out? I can't tell. Yeah, I know.
They don't move.
Joey's the last one. JoeyLoafs, last one standing. We gotta see how this goes. They relied heavily on that Sheila. Can they go down? Can JoeyLoafs win this?
Shit's impossible.
At least securing that kill, getting the shield swap off, and grabbing banners. I mean, at the very least, you gotta try to get something out of this.
That turret shit, man.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't know who it was at Respawn that decided to let Rampart walk with Sheila, but I think maybe that's one that we need to dial back, find a different way to buff Rampart, possibly.
My man, Kevin.
And that could just be me, but it looks like Joey's gonna go in for the res, pop that portal, see what they can do. We cut over to play Gabe. A team we've not really seen too much of yet. A couple of cutovers, not a lot of action happening. However, we catch him in the middle of a fight. Lellysaurus takes down Dayman, whoever Dayman is. He's not having a good day though. More like bad Dayman. And they got a team dropping down on him. Lelly goes down. Flow about to go down. They don't have a whole lot to work with. Boom.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, I believe they queued in a little bit late.
I had no ammo. Let's go.
Let's see. If round 1 is just closing there. Cut over to Team Percey, right? Round 2 is closing for them. I'm curious if they had already queued up for their first match, and they weren't aware they were supposed to wait for each match or not, but we'll see. Perhaps I did not make that clear at the beginning, but we'll see what's up. They might have just queued in a bit late.
Oh, she's not reviving salvage. I just
Right below me.
Right below you.
Yeah, there's a guy in the building.
pull up on him.
We got teams in market right now.
Team, yeah. We'll get more kills.
Trying to make sense of the situation here, but it's every time we cut over to one of these teams, the enemies, they're not in clear sight. It's kind of difficult to figure out where they're at, but they ended up getting the res off.
Broken? Oh, I need to
JoeyLoafs goes down,
She's finishing.
and they're just thirsting for that kill right now. Joey's about to get annihilated. Boom, they cut in, get the elimination. At least 3 kills from this POV. Obviously some more there based on what we saw.
Yeah, Horizon's third party.
And they're going in for the third party. Someone's popping in. Joey's up. Gotta get that shield swap off. They're up on the roof. This is the second ring. Most people aren't going to walk through it, especially if it's walking into a corner. Let's see what they can do, though.
I got fucking yeah.
They ended up getting the finish, but that was dodgy. I was trying to follow that. It was kind of hard to make a call there.
My mouth just moved.
What's up, Bark? How you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, so far so good, man. Hope you're having a good night as well. Kubota says make her wall come up faster. Either that or make the walls bigger or something, you know? Like, give her more defense capabilities.
There's not much KP we can get.
We gotta get it off.
Either way, I believe Team Red... Nope, Malevolent 2. They won. First place, 26 kills. We did not get to see their win there, but my goodness, what a win. What a win it is. We cut back over to play Gabe, I believe. There we go. We're over here. They got 1-1. Round 1 just beginning to close for them again. I'm not sure if they're already on game 2 or not. I'll have to check the Discord channel. Might as well do that real quick and just see if perhaps...
Picked up our purple. Ooh.
yeah, I believe this is their second round.
That center.
I believe so. PC lobbies are no joke,
Yeah,
exactly.
area.
Yeah, they are in their second round, which is not exactly how we wanted things to go. However, we'll figure it out. Team Percey over here. 1 team left. Sitting up on the roof.
I'm gonna just pat on this kid.
Getting a couple shots off. Oh, they were trying to peek. They're trying to head glitch. It's not working. They take the jump pad and go straight up on that roof. But the other team members are lagging behind. This enemy team is split up. They can separate them. Zeno takes one of them down. The Gibraltar's down. Whoever else that was trying to run away on the Horizon Grav lift. Shield's getting damaged a bit, just a wee bit. Second one's down. Sorry, rather they finished that one. My mistake. Missed the mark on those missiles. Almost. No, they ended up stunning them.
No, he's not.
Guy on the roof is weak.
Dropped on me.
Grab top.
One left. Up on the roof. Shield's cracked. They got this. They got this.
Yeah.
JoeyLoafs, you can pull this off. You got the res off. You saved this game. You can get him. Oh, mid-air shot. Beautiful. You love to see it. You love to see it. Let's see. Who else is still in this, I believe? Maybe Team Rissa, Gabe. I believe everyone else.
Alright, I got this. Thank
Except
you
for-
reminding me.
Okay, now.
Play Gabe still in it. So real quick, give me one moment before we cut over to the caster screen to just correct this so it does not happen again.
Is it? Oh shit. I'm running 2 SMGs. Oh, do something good.
Alright, they're in it to win. I just sent him a little message just to, you know, clarify. I think maybe during the opening bit where I was a little discombobulated, I didn't do that properly. But let's go over.
Alright, so 6 kills. We're doing alright.
There we go. Back to the bird cam, everybody, right? So at the very worst, you know, Gabe, they're in their second game right now, so we'll just, you know, not be casting them for the second match here. I want to talk real quick about the disparity here, right? Like, 26 kills for Malevolent 2 Rissa's team. Wow. There are some weeks when we're doing this where we see everyone, their first, second match, sometimes their third, just shred through absolutely everybody. We get high kill games left and right, and some teams do remarkable, and the scores they get that don't let them into the second bracket were, you know, second or third highest scores the previous week. It depends on the week, depends on the RNG of the situation. But some rough games, some of the deaths that we saw when they went to the death recap and saw the enemies, some sweaty lobbies tonight, I guess we could say. And of course, PC lobbies are no joke. We saw Silent Dude's team, a PlayStation player, an Xbox player, and Silent Dude on PC. PC lobbies are just a completely different feeling, especially when you're watching in 60 frames per second and people are playing so many frames higher than that, and it's just everything feels like you're a couple seconds behind almost. At least for me as a console player, you know. You watch, you're like, wow, the reaction time is crazy. And it makes a difference when you're doing this in crossplay. There's no requirement right now to have a PC player in it, so there are still teams in full console lobbies, and there's a difference there, which you can tell there's a difference in pacing, individual gunfights, long-range gunplay, of course. But either way, we saw some fantastic games here. And we're going to get ready to go into round 2 in just a second. Just want to make sure we got screenshots from everybody. I'm going to record that while we cut into game 2. Let's see. Kavod, I saw you there. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, guys. All right. Boop, 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 boop. And we got screenshots rolling in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I believe Ganja and Zeno were on the same team. Yeah. Yes, this would be the... Am I missing one here? That's my question. I believe I am. I'll have to check real quick. Either way, I'm going to let you guys queue up for round 2 while I sort all this out on the back end. You guys ready to go? We're going to cut back over to the live gameplay, hop into round 2. And we got 7 teams tonight, so only one's going to get eliminated. And then we'll cut it down to 6 streams, and, you know, just roll on through, have a good time. Play some Apex, you know? This is a feel-good tournament. Hope cash soon, by the way, because we're getting very close to sponsorships. Every time, like, the follower count goes up on social media and the view count goes up on this and all that, it helps us get closer to cash sponsorships for events. We can just hand out cash prizes for each event every single week. So that's what our goal is right now. And it's happening. It's just, you know, takes its time. I appreciate all of you being here. Hope you're having a fun time, a good time, even when there is sponsorships involved. The goal of this is to have fun. The goal is to just have a good time. So we're going to cut over to the live gameplay for round 2. All right, and that is still the previous team, Gabe's team. Let's cut over. Everyone's queuing up. Everyone's getting ready to go. Team Fish, Team Percey, Malevolent Gaming. Boom, 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 boom.
You know?
Team Bats. I believe maybe I'm a little behind on the stream. Maybe they didn't see it. No, they're queuing up. They know what's going on.
Unless there's less
Malevolent 2, Rissa's team, and AOB. Everyone's getting ready to rock and roll. People still say that? I feel like they don't. I feel like they don't. But I live in the past, so it's totally okay. No biggie. All right. Let's see who's ready. Who's going to start dropping in?
So close. Wow.
Oh, they're in the same lobby as Malevolent 2. Hell yes.
Or not 200K. Sorry,
Percy's
20K.
team.
What the fuck?
Yeah, 200k, dude.
I'm
You're gonna
curious
be
to
the
see how
number
this
one
goes.
Wraith, dude.
I'm curious.
Easy #1 Wraith. You're about.
Mal strong, hell yeah.
75K above
Hell
the
yeah,
rest.
Rissa, you got that right. If you guys could all do me a favor and hit like on the stream real quick, it would help out the metrics. It would help out YouTube to be like, hey, they're pretty YouTube cool. That's the thing. I just talk. I pay myself
We got a scary
to
team.
talk. I don't actually. I'm thousands in the hole trying to make an organization, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun in the meantime, you know. This has been a very, very fulfilling project. I can't wait to add more tournaments. I can't wait to go further with this. There's a lot more planned outside of just tournaments. There's other titles we're getting into. All this fun stuff. But right now, it's not about me. It's not about AOB. It's about the players. You know, some in AOB, some in this team. But I'm curious about this developing storyline, as they would call it in the ALGS, if that's what you want to refer to it as.
Take him out early?
I'm down.
On tab 6, we have Malevolent 2. Rissa's team.
You go.
We got Team Percey from Plague Gaming. And... uh-oh. Why is it always here? Why is it always at labs? I wonder if they knew. Zeno goes down.
Practice one.
Getting some damage off there. We can see Rissa's hiding behind a truck. Those Valkyrie missiles come down.
Okay.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. They're gonna get sandwiched here. One goes down, they end up trading. Mari
Joey,
takes
if you
Percey
have
down,
to,
Joey
just
takes
go
Slushy
with
down.
it.
It's Joey versus Rissa and Mari.
Tick, tick.
They're gonna go for the res though. They're gonna just straight up go for that res. Rissa's sticking it.
Back.
He's one shot.
I can't tell if it's a third party or not, is it?
Yeah, if you have to. Just
No, that's
run
Joey.
away.
They got it. Joey's got to get out of here though.
It's not up to that.
Oh shit, new team.
Okay.
No, and they
We're
go
still at
down.
14 though, and we have a buffer because
Team Percey goes down to Malevolent 2.
Yeah, Octane.
And that starts off Malevolent 2's kills for the night. But a third party rolls in.
Just
Unfortunately. Third party rolls in.
They're not.
Oh, goodness.
What?
Where are we going? Where are we going?
We're not running. We're just gonna reposition. There's still more landing.
Damn, they on our ball, bro.
Alright, we're gonna have to catch the high ground. Maybe we're gonna
Alright,
cheat.
just getting, doing admin stuff in the background. It's all good.
Who killed me? Nims?
Alright. Unlucky. Zeno, I see you, buddy. You guys had a fantastic first game, thankfully. Definitely unlucky. We cut over to Team Fish. We got to get some of these other teams here in the spotlight. Team Fish over here at Spotted Lakes, I believe. Yes, Spotted Lakes is what it is. And we got Malevolent 1 in the middle of it right now. As Moist is getting taken down, Will is down, and Magix is still up. Magix ends up finishing them off. We came in towards the end of the fight, but, this somehow 3 Doc Drones and Lifelines just, running off. They make it out alive from Octane's Gauntlet. Thankfully, usually, not a whole lot of teams here. When you come right off landing, sometimes someone will come over from airbase, but even then, not a lot of teams left. 10 teams left. Round 1 hasn't even started to close yet, so it'll be interesting to see. We cut over to AOB real quick, and speaking of them, they're actually in Gauntlet right now. But they're in Gauntlet. Where's that at, huh? Is that the same lobby? 32 people, 11 teams. What's going on here, huh? No, the kill feeds are different. It's got to be a different lobby. Yeah, totally different lobby. I was going to say, I was hopeful. That's okay, though. We got AOB over here. 2 kills on the board at the very least. And remember, only one team is going to get knocked out. This time around, 7 teams tonight instead of 8 to start. So, there's plenty of time for a lot of these teams to make up in the second bracket what they could not do in the first if they managed to get through just by the skin of their teeth. We're going to cut over to Malevolent 2, Rissa's team. Rissa ends up getting revived, thankfully, and there's a beautiful plum purple death box just sitting in the horizon. Look at that. Well, it's beautiful in all of its majesty. Oh, there's not really. That's fine. That's not the worst loadout. It's not the worst loadout.
Oh, the...
Cut over to Team Bats real quick. Going up against PC players right now. Gotta remember, that's a different feel. It's an all PC team. It's totally different. Silent Dude, the PC player, goes down as Bat Boy drops a totem. North goes down. Trying to get those Sentinel shots off. Come on, you got this. You got this.
Come on. Come on, baby. Well, I already hit him.
You got this, bat boy.
He's
He's
got
gonna go
blue on
stick the
me.
res.
I'm bringing
and
you
he's-
back, and then you bring back a silent. I'll defend you.
And they have their own totem they're popping out right now, too. And
Nice
we're getting a
try.
bit of lag on the stream, unfortunately.
It's just
He
him.
gets him back, though.
It's just him.
Come on, it's just a Revenant. It's a solo Revenant. He's got this. Gets some kills on the board. Tries to crack him. They already got one kill on the board. My mistake, but if they can get this.
Nice.
Boom. Silency with the scout. Kills Rep.
I don't have medcam.
Sorry, Rep. The
There's a
Rev.
care package landing
Rev,
right here.
repping it.
Just wanna wait that out.
It's fine. He's dead. Anyway, we saw some of that. AOB over here. We can see Spill. Down. Not out. Jay's going for the revive. Flight's in here. Fights in bunker tend to get pretty dodgy, so. There's two teams fighting right at the end of the hallway here, and Jay tosses the thermite down. Unfortunately, doesn't do much of anything. But. Oh, goodness. No, no, no. Another team coming up from up top. They're in the thick of it right now. Flight's doing damage. She's taking 2 down, but. There we go. Come on. And that team is down, or at least that one is down and finished. 2 finished. More kills on the board for AOB. Beautiful. Let's cut over to Team Fish real quick, see what they're up to. Team Fish, unfortunately, knocked out. We're going to see what happens, though. Team Percey, we know we're knocked out. We got Malevolent 1 over here. Cut over to Team Bats. They're still good to go. They're still fine.
It's really
Play Gabe's team. AOB versus team. We're good. We got people to watch. We got stuff to do. It's all good.
Them, huh?
They just dropped straight on diving board on this other team.
I'm burning,
Oh, God.
blue.
Getting off some thermite damage. The thing about thermite damage, it's not even just so much about hurting the opponent. It's the confusion that goes with it that screws them over. Mari goes down. Riss is still up, but she's about to get knocked.
I gotta
No,
read
she
it.
managed to
Oh,
get out.
fuck.
This may be the end of Malevolent 2.
Knock 2.
I'm coming.
2 are down. Slushy knocks 2 of them. But they're not sitting good on heals at the moment. Slushy's getting rushed right now. And they take it. Beautiful. Another squad wipe. They are good to go. Hell yeah. Getting some kills, making some moves. I'm making moves. Cut over to AOB, getting out of bunker, but barely, right? They're going right back into it.
I was hitting them up. The caustic in there.
This Bloodhound team just wants to cut through. Perfectly timed missiles from Jay. They end up getting the stun, getting some damage going. Flight gets one down. Spiel gets one down. They're burning. Gotta finish off that lifeline revive. Boom, another team down. Woo! 2 teams on the board for them. 2 teams left to kill. Let's cover the Team Bats real quick. They're also outside of bunker. Obviously, you know, PC lobby versus not PC lobby. They're not going to run into each other, but it is interesting
Now we're good. There's nobody here.
to see teams in the same spot on different servers.
Wait, there's other people in the tourney are in the bunker right now. Not this bunker, but an alternate time. That's all.
That boy's listening.
They're
It
in
is.
the
It is an alternate timeline. AOB is making moves over here. Cut over to Malevolent
any
2
other
real
names?
quick.
Alright, I got 3.
Getting some heals off. They still have plenty of teams to
boy.
take down. It's funny watching how these lobbies end up melting at different speeds. And again, King's Canyon, the most controversial map for whatever reason. I enjoy it in any game mode. However, there are some times where it
Oh, it's like that.
fights, or rather lobbies, die out very quickly, and then it's a game of hide and
Not
seek.
stopping either.
They're all the way on cage. You know what? They can have that.
Getting shot at from a team on cage. You know, a team that's not in the next ring, that's not a worthy fight. They're being smart by just moving through the tunnel, taking a different fight, taking a different direction. There's no reason to push that. There's no reason to fight that at all.
We're not doing well. I said well. We're not doing bad, team.
This game's a little slower, but there's hella people left still.
There's a lot of people. I'm not worried about it.
23 people. Well,
Still,
minus 3. 20 people.
20 people left for them. Still some more kills that they can grab. Speaking of which,
One has perp.
there's someone here. Let's cover Malevolent 1 real quick. I know they're just getting into a fight, but let's see what's going down. Just redropping on containment, trying to Get that scan off. Even if you're not going to use it for an actual redeploy, sometimes just having that Valkyrie scan to see where enemies are and dropping on them in a strategic manner, it can just do absolute wonders. Boom, eliminated, aka Destroyer. No, aka Destroyed. You're not walking away from that one. Oh, goodness. It's just the 11:07 p.m. Yonzies. That's earlier than usual. Uh-oh. I'm getting tired. Oh no, SpaghettiOs. Malevolent 1 is just rotating out of containment right now. As a child squeals in the background. Cut over to AOB real quick, see what they're up to. 2 teams left for them still. Hunting around, trying to find some teams, but it looks like Flight ends up spotting someone. Hanging around those weird little buildings on the edge of the cliff. This is an area that I do miss from the original pre-Season 2 Kings Canyon. But these new buildings, you know, they serve their purpose. The zip lines serve a purpose. They're just going to have to stake this out real quick. Cut over to Team Bats. They're in bunker, or they were in bunker for a second.
Where are you?
Batboy coming out with that beautiful Revenant Scythe. Oh, thank God he has that Revenant Scythe. It's beautiful to look at.
Did they?
And it's very Halloween-y. It's the spooky season. It's appropriate.
Oh, don't tell me I wasted that.
Their totem, unfortunately, goes to waste. They're going back in a
Alright,
bunker
well,
with 20
heal
seconds
up while you still can.
left on the clock.
Guys,
They're just trying to play this strategically. There's only 2
Right,
teams
second
left
though.
for them as well. Go to Malevolent 1 real quick. As they're taking enemies down, but their shields are shredded. They gotta deal with those last 2 teams are fighting right now, though. Now it's down to 1 enemy team. And that Gibraltar does not know what he's doing. Peeking out like that. And there's a whole team just waiting to take him down. Magic's extremely low right now.
I ran out of ammo.
Moist is out of ammo. Very low on the Rampage as well. Not something you want close range. And she phases back into the building. Tries to grab some. I just want to know if they're going to win this fight. If they're going to be able to make it. Is that 600 energy ammo that I just saw? Because that is gross. And something I would do. Both at the same time. Can't get tired now? No, I know, Ark. I can't do it. What's up, Noah? These tourneys are hella fun. Awesome, dude.
I don't have ammo.
Glad to hear it. Trying to make them more fun each week. A little more engaged. We got some production upgrades coming. Piece by piece over the next month. But some pretty exciting stuff. Some very professional grade stuff. You know, dress for the job you want. Not the job you have. Because the job I have is just paying for all this stuff. It's all good. It's a fun time. I just want to see if they're going to win. This fight is going into stalemate territory right now. That's where all the energy ammo goes. Yeah, right? That one person, Kavota. That's where all the energy ammo in the whole lobby goes. Alright, we're going to cut over
Yeah, I did.
to Team Bats and see what they're up to. We're going to cut over to AOB. We're going to cut over to Malevolent 2. All of them getting close to their endgame. Malevolent 2 still has 4 teams left in the lobby.
On our dome, though. Like on top of this rock.
And we have the Plague Gaming teams all currently out at the moment.
Do they have
Chops.
shotgun?
If you missed it, if you're just tuning in, Malevolent 2 versus team ended up dropping on, I believe it was Team Percey at Labs. Anytime we have confrontations where teams end up getting in the same lobby by pure chance, it's always Labs. It's always where it goes down. The first time it happened 3 weeks ago was LYL Esports and Synthesis Gaming duking it out at Labs for, I think it was about 7 or 8 minutes before they ended up repositioning and just getting into more and more fights. They were fighting all over the map. That's what I'm trying to get across. Let's see what AOB is up to. Let's see. Nope, wrong tab. Let's see what Team Bats is up to. Charged Sentinel and 1 enemy team left for them. And they spot them.
Are you sure they're over there?
Potentially? No, they got
yeah,
the
they're
marker
there.
off.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
them.
no, they see him. Hopefully they can do some damage. We're going to cut over
And then we can push off
to Malevolent 1 real quick and see what they're up to. Moist down. Will and Magic's still up and ready to go. They get those scans off. You got to be... Oh, no, that other team backed into a corner. I was going to say you have to be real strategic with where you land, but Will knew exactly what he was doing. Take the grapple or the zip line over And dropped down that Gibraltar is using his bubble shield as aggressively as I've ever seen. And Will is gonna go ahead and get this battery off. Says no, Gibraltar, you're not gonna stop me from doing this. You're not a seer. Oh, come on. And Gibraltar, does he go down? I believe Gibraltar went down. He did. What's happening here? I was like, so they were both reloading something. Will's shields are shredded right now. Magix is still down there. They can finish this. Someone's got a Goldilocks, and Goldilocks has been taken out by,
Let's go.
not by the three bears, by a woman with a jetpack and a machine gun. Just like in the original story. Malevolent 1 takes their victory. Cut over to Team Bats real quick with one enemy team left on the board.
Yeah, they're pushing us.
Pushing up on top of Market right now.
No, they're already on the roof. Sorta.
Bad Boy gets his shield shredded. Their back is to the ring. Round 3 bites when it closes in. Bad Boy goes down. Unfortunately.
Oh man, I couldn't make it. How are you guys doing over there?
Cut over. How are you guys doing over there? And then Silent Dude gets down. We got North left. A possible 1v3 right now. It's gonna be up to her to duke it out.
All right, give it a go.
You got this, North.
It's good to see you in the stream, man. You came in at the worst moment because we got our ass. Well, I got my ass kicked. I'm pretty sure North did.
And no, you just
Yeah.
2v3,
like I said,
sorry,
okay.
2v1, 3v1. I couldn't even tell. There were so many bullets.
Silent at the moment he died on the stream.
Yeah, no, that was
Beautiful.
inopportune timing. Sorry, Omar. Cut over to AOB. 2 teams left for them. Rissa's team. 2 teams left for
shit.
them.
She's still up there. Oh, no, that's a
This
different
is team up there.
And we got this team staying up on. This has become the new rock. If you are familiar with swamps before they turned into spotted lakes, there was that one rock that everyone would sit on. And fighting endgames there was just a pain in the neck. This has become that new rock ever since Season 8 when they took it out. Got those Valkyrie missiles going, hitting the top. Plenty of flames around it. But they have to get some kind of a different angle. Shredding right shields, but they're also... Yeah, no, Rissa's out in the open. Not the best place to be at.
I gotta come in.
Go ahead and phase out. You got this. You got to get some shields going. You got to do something. We cut over to AOB real quick and see what they're up to as well. Fighting a team over at Watertown, if that's what you call it. I guess it's Caustic Town now since they replaced Water Treatment with Caustic Treatment. But either way, the ring is closing in their favor. They have nothing but the ring to their back. And this team in front of them is not going to have a lot of room to move around.
Second floor. First, second floor.
Enemy team's in the second floor somewhere. I think they're going to try to box them in. These Valkyrie missiles come in handy. Like, not just for breaking down doors to break entry, but for getting that miniature amount of stun off. It does way more than people really think. I think it's 3 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds of being stunned. Maybe it's depending on how the missiles hit you, but it is monstrous when it's used correctly, especially in arenas where you can push. Unfortunately, the Octane goes down. We got Flight and Jay still up and ready to go. Yeah, they're pushing up. Flight's going up and trying to hop on the building. But he's going to get sandwiched. There's one on the roof. There's a lot going on here right now. And they start focusing on Jay. That rampage goes off. The shots pop off and his shields are gone. Thankfully, Flight's playing Pathfinder. I got that grapple. That helps him get over. We're going to cut over. I can speak, I swear. Cut over to Malevolent 2. Sitting on plenty of shield swaps. Inside of the next ring. They're in a pretty good spot right now.
Bro, this is pubs. Am I playing ALGS? Like,
Oh shit, oops.
Oh goodness, I was trying to get a yawn
Portal?
in there. You're saying these are pubs, but am I playing the ALGS? I mean, sometimes it feels like it,
Where the
right?
fuck did my
Different
BG
mentality.
Go, bro? The hell? Straight disappeared.
somebody else probably bonked that.
I have to drink so much water during these streams. It's ridiculous. It's so much. We cut over to AOB real quick. Yeah, we're not able to get Spiel back. But Flight and Jay backing up. Backing up. SpongeBob reference, anyone? No, it's fine. Trying to get a different angle. Hopefully, they can let that other team third party. Or rather, that other team fight them, and they can become the third party. And it seems like that's what's happening right now. Like, they're just waiting for their opportunity.
Ring closing in 10. It's close.
Looking our way.
Target spotted.
They spot the other team. They're trying to engage with them. May not be the best bet. But they could agitate this team enough that the other team coming over from Watertown spots them. Maybe they just want to cause some some aggression, some violence. We don't know.
Bro, you just-
Cover to Malevolent 2 at salvage. 50 seconds till that last ring contracts. There's a lot going on right now. Those missiles come over to them, I believe. No, maybe those other two teams are fighting. It's hard to read the situation here because we're getting a lot of questionable stream quality coming in as well. So it's hard to make out what enemy legends are. This ring is closing. Those two teams are fighting right now. Those two teams are down each other. There's an alternator in play. Don't want to get hit by that at all, or this rampage, but this enemy does not seem to know how to use the rampage, thankfully. Flight takes one of them down. And Flight's pushing up right now, an aggressive Pathfinder play. One enemy team left. Jay's got no shields. Doesn't have much of anything. He's got to heal. And Flight ends up getting one down, but he's almost dead himself. He's got to back up. They've got a tag team right now. Flight goes down. Jay tries to go in and clutch up. Can he do it? No, unfortunately, they end up getting him in the back. There was another teammate there. Cut over from Malevolent 2. One enemy team left right now. I believe they just downed one as well. Oh, they go with the alternator. Shred some shields. Makes the people cry. Oh, come on. Who's Goldilocks? There's another Goldilocks somewhere, right? The disrespect. The disrespect. Malevolent 2 takes a second championship.
Outrageous.
Beautiful. You love to see it. Good going, guys. Fantastic. All right. Another victory in the bag. We're going to cut over real quick. That's not what I wanted to do. That was a notepad document to keep score.
That was so long. Honestly.
That was for after. But fantastic. We're going to cut over to the caster screen real quick. Look at that. 19 kills. A slower match, but they did fantastic. I look like a homeless bird that would hang out at like a Home Depot. Just there, you know, like trying to raid the gumball machine. That's what I look like. And I'm just fine with that. Anywho, what we're going to do here is add up some scores. Unless my scorekeeper, no, he is not here right now. So we're just going to have to go ahead. Going to have to go through and add things up and tally them. So you're going to have to bear with me here. All right, let's go back up to the top and just go through it. All right. Is this the most fun part of it? No. One. Okay, thankfully I can still see it. Guys, be careful with these screenshots so I can see the total squad kills up in the top right. Some of these got a little cut off. All right, let's see. PC lobby's no joke. I'm seeing this again. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just listening to the comms in the background here. It soothes me while I add up scores and screenshots and all that good stuff. Who's the last one? I believe... Where's this last one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I had a screenshot from Percy's team. Yeah, let's see. Gabe, Rissa... No, I see it. That was the original one. We're good. We're good. Never mind, Team Percy. I see you guys over there. You got Gabe's team here. A lot of folks had some very unfortunate first matches. What I'm noticing here, and then they brought it back in the second ones. You know. We got this here. Unfortunately, 0 there. Let's check it out. Almost done, guys. Boom, boom. I have to do math on this one. I don't like that. Damn. Need to hydrate. I need to do the same thing. Let's see. Second place. Oh, I'm so sorry to see that, guys. Let's see. It was 3 in total. Couple more scores real quick. I think we all know some of the teams that are making it through. But let's see. It's only one team that gets cut off here as well. So, let's see real quick. Let's add it up. Let's see what happened. Boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, boop, boo, doop. All right. Where's my other screen? Where is it? There it is. Okay, here we go. New camera placement, right? Because from up there, I look... Either way, I'm going to be Jabba the Hutt, but Bird Edition. Someone needs to make that. Someone needs to contact Star Wars, whoever they are, and make... Never mind, it's fine. There's probably Bird people in it already. Anyway, unfortunately, Team Bats, you guys are eliminated. You had a total of 3 kills. You had the lowest in the lobby by a few. There were some other teams that were pretty close. But I just want to go over the scores real quick here, because Malevolent 2 ended up dropping 45 kills over the span of 2 matches, taking the top of that. Malevolent 1 had the second highest in the lobby. Their first match, 1 kill. Their second match, 20 kills. So going 21. And, let's see. Percey's team, 14 kills. AOB coming in with 13. And it was tricky because AOB, Bats, Gabe, they all had 0 kills the first round. And then Fish, Percey, with 0 for the second round. So it was kind of dodgy up in the air. I wasn't keeping track live while I was watching it, so I was like, okay, I don't know where they're at. But obviously, you know, everyone except Team Bats, you guys are going to queue up for the next match in just a second. And then we're going to go into the second bracket. We got 5 more rounds of this, guys, so I hope that you all hate sleep the way that I do. Boop-a-doop, boop, boop-a-doo-da-doo. Boom, okay, and we're good to go. We're going to cut over to some gameplay. Just hear, oh no, I dropped my candy, and then just I always have to have one POV up here so I get their audio while I'm trying to do things, and I hear, oh no, I dropped my candy. Perfect, we're going to go over to our live gameplay for Game 3. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. And man, the amount of Discord notifications that I have is making me upset.
Cycling through all of our POVs, I think.
I don't even know.
If you're wondering, I only cycle through one point of view per team because my PC is the little engine that barely can. So if I had a way to go through all of your points of view, I would. But where it's through a stream, it's just not economic. I'm using my keyboard shortcuts to go switch between tabs quickly to try to keep the stream moving at a good pace, but it just doesn't fly like that, unfortunately, with the way it's set up. Now, hardware upgrade is literally leaving China today on its way from my house, so hopefully we'll be able to do the stream a little bit differently, maybe not multiple POVs until we're in an ALGS format match with private codes, but we'll see what we can do. I got some other ways to spice up the stream coming pretty soon. Some of you got inside information on that.
We get free rotation.
Not everyone. We get free rotation everywhere. Valkyrie is fantastic for that. We're cutting over to Malevolent 1's gameplay right now as they're dropping in for round 3.
Classic.
And now we go from 7 teams down to 6. Usually it's 8 to 6. It's a soft amount. We just knock out the first couple of teams after 2 rounds. But the thing is, after this is usually when skill-based matchmaking starts to really mess with some of these teams. And they'll either, if you warm up for a few hours before you hop in, sometimes skill-based matchmaking really screws you over in that first match. But sometimes it ends up, it holds off, you know? It waits until you get to round 3, round 4 sometimes. Another big thing to keep in mind here is one of the biggest issues, I wouldn't really say issues, one of the biggest things to look out for in these kill races is once we get into a map change, things look pretty different. Pretty different. Covering Malevolent 2 right now. We got some action on it finally, and Rissa's getting some Peacekeeper shots off.
I'm struggling.
Or trying to. Oh god, the dodges, the Serpentine.
Help.
It's the Matrix right here.
My shot.
Rissa shield swaps for another broken shield. Bittersweet.
I'm not a wingman gamer.
Don't go in there, don't go in there.
Oh, yes. Don't go in there, don't go in there, and then boom, they ended up finishing him. 3 kills on the board from Malevolent 2, and so far, this seems to be their night, huh? It's like just me. We cut over to Team Fish real quick. See what these folks are up to. Landing at Caustic Treatment. We haven't seen anyone land there just yet. That's definitely a good spot to land, apart from just, you know, having those golden weapons there. There's a lot of loot here in great rotations. It doesn't seem like it, but you have that jump tower nearby. You can go up to Crypto's map room and scan and plan out where you're going to go. Team Percey over here. JoeyLoafs just finished off, by the looks of it, a whole unit. And they got plenty of loot. Plenty of loot there over at Rig. Rig is another good spot, too. It's one of those things that could be a complete 50-50. It depends. It depends. I see you, Omar. Omar, thank you. Thank you, guys. What's up, Desi? Enter, how you doing? It's 6:30 a.m. What am I doing? Enter, you're awake. What a surprise. You did show up. Look at Malevolent. Oh! I don't know why that was so funny. It just was. Just open the door and boom. Trampoline. Got Malevolent 1 here chasing after this little Octane. Come on. You got this. Was it an Octane? Whoever it is. Just spinning around. Just do a little dance. I'm gonna die anyway. Oh, that was good. That was funny. Oh, alright. If nothing else happens tonight to make you laugh, just remember that moment. Team Fish still looting Caustic Treatment. Again, plenty of loot for them to grab. They're going to be fully kitted leaving here. Even if another team lands, too. Even if another team lands and they don't end up fighting you, they leave with their loot. There's a lot to go around. We go over to Malevolent 1 again.
More people over at...
What do we got here? No, that was Team Percey. This is Malevolent 1. Now we go over to Plague Gabe. Let's see what's up with them. Only 11 teams left right now.
I'll be good
for them.
Now. I just want to engage them before they get better shields, but...
Again, one of these tricky things about Kings Canyon right now, there's only 11 teams left, and people are downing each other right now. Mr. Squidward in the kill feed there. So many funny teams. But it's difficult because you have to either land hot and do your best, or if you end up landing somewhere for smart loot, you have the chance of a quick game. But you also have the chance that's not going to happen. Is this... No, I thought that they were encountering the same team. I was going to say, how funny would that have been?
Can you watch me? Can you watch me?
Yeah, Joey, I'm looking.
You got the whole team swinging out.
Alright, and they're cutting over in containment right now, but unfortunately JoeyLoafs, the savior of this team, goes down. Shot in the back. Team Percey goes up against Malevolent 2 again. I didn't know they were in the same lobby. Let's cut over real quick to Malevolent 2's point of view. It's a 2v1 right now. Can Percey pull it off? Zeno finishes the kill. Percey goes down. Again. It's a very unfortunate thing when you run into the same team a second time at all, but especially when you're both in the same kill race together. Running into the same team back-to-back in different lobbies can be kind of frustrating. Those Havoc shots mid-air, though. Beautiful. My lord. I don't think Team Fish needs me to tell, narrate what they're doing. They're doing it too fast for me to really even see. Let's get over to AOB real quick. Sitting on 3 kills at the moment. We haven't seen their POV in round 3 just yet. They got some kills. Making moves. They got some stuff outside of Marketplace. Only 6 teams left, though. Again, some of these lobbies just burn out fast. And I notice round 3, round 4, when we start in Kings Canyon, this tends to happen because it's just sweat of your teams. Skill-based matchmaking's cranked up to 11. And it ends up being a lot of teams dropping on the same POVs. Not POVs, sorry, POIs. In Kings Canyon, such as Containment. Capacitor is a big one. It all depends. Jay drops over the side of the wall, gets some R301 shots off. And that team from up on top of the Rock. The Rock 2. Dueno the Stone. Hansen. I couldn't think of anything else, but it's the Rock 2. It's the second Rock. I don't know if those missiles are going to do a whole lot. They're just kind of having... excuse me. Kind of having a war of attrition right now. Not really too much they can do. Cut over to play Gabe real quick, see what they're up to. Unfortunately, they got knocked out. Did not get a chance to see much of your gameplay. Apologies, boys. Thank you so much, though.
Hey.
Alright, we got Malevolent 2 getting ready to drop out. That sounds like they're gonna drop out of the race. Not what I
At
meant.
least I don't leave after I die.
Cut over to Malevolent 1. Same thing, just Valkyrie stuff for days.
Right here.
Oh,
I thought that was the same lobby for a second. I was
Right,
like,
this,
Malevolent
slowly-
versus Malevolent action. Is that what's gonna happen right now? I couldn't tell.
Um,
Team Percey. We got Team Fish over here. Got that 4 to 10 times digital threat on the charge rifle. The 4 to 10 times is actually pretty good. It's mostly on the charge rifle, but on the longbow and the sentinel, oh, it's a beautiful thing. I know those are the only 3 snipers in the game that I mentioned, but it's just it hits different. It really does. It's weird seeing them highlighted in blue. However, colorblind filters can really help out. I mean, they're vibrant. I'm definitely seeing them. There's 2 teams fighting over here, and they're just griefing with the charge rifle from a distance. Alright, they're getting shots off. Cut over to AOB. We cut over right as someone gets an Eva 8 straight to the face. They're looting up Jay's already on red Evo. Over 1,000 damage. 5 teams left. 4 kills. At the very least on the board.
New team.
And it's another team popping up.
They come all the way back on this side.
They got these rampart walls, the ones that they did not build, here to help them out. If for no other reason, just blocking the doorways. So I got sucked into the gameplay. I was waiting, like, where's this team gonna pop up? Jay's trying to get those missiles off. They're just head glitching the other side. He ends up barely tagging one right at the end with his missiles, and they're gonna push up. This other team's got to be on the ropes at this point, or they're gonna hop inside. We can't tell. Spiel goes down. The lifeline of the team goes down. Not what you want to happen. At any point, Jay throws some strategic arc stars in there, but it looks like the enemy team's already rotated a bit. They're up here. The Eva 8 comes out. Shields are broken. Tears are shed. Totally, another team coming in. Jay's gonna have to scoot out. Unless Flight can manage to get some shields off. A third team coming in. There's just non-stop back-to-back action. And they finish off Lifeline. But it's Flight and Jay still in this. And Jay is getting shredded from the great beyond. My God. Jet tapping to get himself out of harm's way. Aw, wingman shots to just pull him out of the sky. Flight knows he just has to leave. There's no way to stick that res, and it's 1 man left playing on AOB. I'm going to cut over to Team Fish and see what they're up to at the moment. 4 kills, 6 enemies left. 6 enemy teams left, rather.
What's going on, Jimbo?
Cage is a dodgy spot to land on, but especially for late game rotations, everyone has enough armor, ammo, and high level armor for that matter. And they don't have to leave a position. They're not low on loot. It's weird. This ends up happening. It gets defended by a caustic. It's defended by someone. And they end up getting 1 down. They finish it, try to get that kill. And actually, that was a solo. They got a gold knockdown. Everyone's got gold knockdowns today. I feel like whenever there's a tournament going on, I notice more gold knockdowns in Apex than any other time.
Get out of where you are. Come up the second floor. Come up the second floor. Come up the second floor.
And they're trying to get a defensible spot here inside of Cage. Some sniper shots coming in through the grated windows over there. But they're not in the worst spot they could be in right now. Rotations are going to be a little bit weird because they have to go uphill, so the Octane jump pad's only going to take them so far, quite literally, but it seems like they have this under control. I'll cut back to them in a moment. We got to see what they're able to do. But yeah, they're going to have to wait. These 2 teams are fighting. So they're going to have to wait for them to get something done. Let's cover to AOB real quick, and it's just Flight left. He somehow managed to get Jay's banner, but now he's sitting up here on top of this rock. Completely alone. 10 kills, though. Which is a fantastic first round for anybody. He's just going to have to back out. He's going to have to scoot and not loot. You're going to have to get back on out of there. We cut over to Malevolent 2. They are out right now. Plague, we got Bats. My bad, was already out. We got Malevolent 1 and I believe AOB are the last two teams in this. No, I'm sorry, Team Fish as well. My bad. That rotation did not pan out for them, though. We cut over at the last second. While Ganja still has a bit of health left, getting some shield cells off. But Bangalore and Caustic are out of this race. For this round, at least. Round 2 is closing. And it's not wise to go back in the ring and secure those banners. Of course, as an Octane, maybe. No, he's gonna skirt the ring. He's just gonna keep going. He's gonna get out of there. We're gonna cut back over to AOB. Flight's still up. Getting some shots off. Flight is someone who can 1v1 or 1v2 or 1v3 his way out of situations. I've seen him do it ever since he started competing in these tournaments. And it gets pretty nutty watching what he's able to do. The 301 is always his go-to. They're planning a coordinated attack right now. The Valkyrie gets shredded right now for 173. And taken down, but unfortunately Flight goes down as well. 13 kills for AOB. Cut over to Team Fish real quick, getting the self-res off. And by that I mean not getting the self-res off. Malevolent Gaming, one enemy team left after taking down whoever they took down. What's up, Brian? To the final round, being the third bracket where we have 3 matches or like 3 games, that's 3 teams. So 3 teams, 3 matches for the final bracket. Right now, we're in the second bracket. We're in game 3. Pretty soon, there will be something on screen to tell you guys what game we're in as well. So if you tune in, you can know exactly where we're at without having to ask or wait for a cue from me. That'd be very helpful.
There is no res. There's no res.
Trying to listen to some comms here. Get a bit of information.
Right here.
But no, there's a Loba and she just scooted out of there. Getting some damage up through the bushes. One of them goes down. And those Valkyrie missiles come down, get that Arc Star stun effect on them. But it doesn't matter. They take the second one down. Potato Can goes down. 1 enemy left. Question is where? No, they finish off the other one as well. So it is just 1 enemy, and I don't think that 1 enemy is going to be able to take down a full unit of Malevolent Gaming players. It's just not going to happen.
Wait a minute. You can't get there, crap. You talking about that?
Excuse me. The Yonzies come out to play. This last person is just going to be elusive. We can't go on to round 4 until we know what's going down, though, so we're going to give it a second and wait and see what's happening.
No shot. Let's go.
Let's go, Mal, exactly. And they got a Spitfire as well and a digital threat if they really needed to use it. It's like they've been given all of the tools and firepower they possibly could ever ask for to find this last person and win the fight. What this person's trying to do is knock one of them unsuspectingly and then try to carry themselves through to a victory.
Where's the other one?
They're just hunting. They're just trying to hunt him down right now.
Yeah.
Where are they? We need a Bloodhound scan right now. Valkyrie's got to hop up and scan him in the bushes. We got to do something.
The other one?
Apparently they hear something. I hear him. I don't know if it was talking about the stream or if it was talking about whoever this rat teammate is hiding. But
Yeah, no, he's right over here with me.
yeah, and Carly can hear him. Boom, 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 and they go down. All right. Malevolent 1 takes their championship in that round. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I think I actually hurt the microphone with that one. I cut over to the bird cam in just a second. I believe they were the last team in all of that. Let's cut over. I'm just a bird with a broken beak. What the hell's happening here? I need to get a new mask. 20 kills in that first game from Malevolent. You love to see it, unless you're on the enemy team. But you love to see it either way. I'm happy with it. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go through and tally up these screenshots real quick, just so we know for next time. Let's see, Zeno, it's Percy's team. We got that here. Boom, Gabe's team, okay. Sideways screenshot over here, Malevolent 2. Appreciate it. Okay. Some fantastic matches there. We saw a lot of people getting really high kills. It wasn't just specifically like teams getting high kills. Some high kill players here. Let's see what's going on. 6 in total. Boom, boom, boom. And then couldn't get the screenshot. That's okay. I saw it at the end. You're all good. Malevolent 1, you guys are good. And we got all 6 of those scores recorded, so there's no reason to not queue up for the next one. Screenshot, it didn't happen. Thankfully, I was able to see it, you know. It's all good. But yeah, so after this, we're going to have one more round. And after this, we're going to take a brief intermission for about 60 seconds and come back for the third bracket, which will be 3 teams, 3 matches. Winner takes all. What does the winner take? Fun. This is a lot of fun to host. I really appreciate you guys coming by. This has all been with a goal. So just to speak to everyone real quick while you're all waiting for the next match to queue up. The goal of all this has been to get sponsored, to hand out cash prizes. EA allows amateur organizations that aren't licensed by them to give away $10,000 or up to $10,000 in cash per year without having to be licensed or anything like that, or even have to go through them. So we've devised a goal to split up sponsorship funding, provided we can secure it, to hit that threshold over the course of 2022. That means money for kill races, for our arenas tournaments coming up, and for hopefully ALGS format if we do get licensed, and that'll be a whole different can of worms. But either way, that's the goal, so throw this in here. And one big thing, we love a lot of these organizations, LYL, Play Gaming, Malevolent, Synthesis. I know they're not here tonight, usually they're here, but all these different organizations and all the community we kind of build with all this. And it's fun getting to see all you guys play together as well. And we all love Apex, right? That's why we're doing this in the first place. And hopefully this helps grow your following, your community, everything you're trying to do. Anyway, before I get all Mr. Rogers and all feelsy here, what we're going to do is I'm just going to tell these teams to queue up for round 4. No, Slushy, no. I saw what you typed. I'm not going to fall for it. Queue up for round 4. After this, we're going to see who ends up going to the third bracket. Let's take a peek. But I didn't have OBS open, so now you're still staring at the bird cam. Just a dude sitting in an office chair and a bird mask. Hey, gameplay. Let's go. I look like a love child of Jack Black and Jafar. You don't want to see it. Trust me.
I was all the way out in high school. I lead 20 people. I don't even know what to say to all of them.
Okie dokie, folks. Thank you, by the way, for 14 likes on the stream. Much appreciated. It's all good. What's up, Ronique? How you doing?
That was
See love in the chat? Just straight up love?
great, guys.
Alright, let's see. I got everything secured over here. All good to rock and roll. What's happening here? There's so much going on.
Did they get?
Okay. We're all good to go. Just, I don't know, I have like 58 Discord pings. So much going on. Anywho. We're here.
They got 13.
We're watching gameplay. We're having a good time. It's a nice chill night, you know? It's all good. Alright. Let's take a look over here. So I compose myself. If you guys notice the laptop in the background, I'll be spun around doing work. Freelance writing, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute. And then I spin around this way, and I'm like, I should probably get to this. So my mind sometimes, I'm still, you know, I'm in 2 places at once mentally. We're going to go over to Team Fish, see what they're up to. Already dropping over on caustic treatment, right? That's what it's called. Team Percey. Malevolent 1. Everyone's getting ready to drop. Play Gabe getting ready to drop in as well.
I think we might have this to ourselves, boys.
They might have launch site all to themselves, actually. That's a lot of loot for them to go through.
What? You want me
Malevolent 2, they dropped... Is this Hillside? No, they dropped Capacitor, their usual drop so far. And it's interesting, too. I'm not sure where we're at time-wise. But usually, the first 4 rounds, based on how long these go on for and all my yammering in between, the first 4 matches end up being on the same map. So I believe when we come back from that brief intermission for our 3rd bracket, we may end up seeing a different map for them to duke it out on. Maybe World's Edge, maybe Olympus. Yeah, those are the only 2 options. But the one thing I've noticed is Olympus.
So quiet. Ooh.
Olympus tends to get
We all just focus.
Yes, sir.
What's
We're
the
all,
word?
Like, end zone.
It's kind of like King's Canyon in a way, where it's either everyone's gonna die right away or they're gonna die slowly throughout the match. World's Edge
I'm on your 6.
tends to be a little bit more spaced out unless everyone goes fragment. So
Occupy.
you know, but we're gonna see what
He's
happens
not
here. I'm
pushing?
curious to see
Hey, yo.
if they dropped in the same lobby
The kid that
again.
went- oh, it's a
No, it
fucking
doesn't seem like they
rampart,
did.
It's a fucking rampart. It's a fucking rampart.
There's a Rampart just with a Sheila sitting outside of labs right now.
I land up here. Broken shield. This caustic heals white shield. I hit him in the hip 86.
It's one hell of a spot to get out to. Before they had the introduction to Valkyrie, when Rig came in Season 5, you had much less mobility getting up here, or especially for full teams to get up here, short of a zip line. And now it's just like, you know what, I'm up here now. That's all. I believe there's a way to climb it, too, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, Malevolent 2... No, sorry, this is AOB. What am I talking about? I thought it was Malevolent 2 the whole time. AOB staying radio silent, trying to get some kills here. Trying to pop off. I'm trying to get my energy drink fill in between takes here. It's warm in Florida, guys, and I'm wearing a beanie and a mask. Is it wise? No. Am I gonna keep doing it? Yeah. In the name of anonymity, we mask up. It's gonna be interesting too when we're live on Twitch next week to see the split in people who view it there versus who's here. For the most part, what I've noticed is, even when you look at like the official ALGS broadcast, Twitch tends to get higher numbers than YouTube when people are viewing it, so it's going to be interesting to see. And AOB drops in. Bit of a weird fight. It's the team up here, but they're out in the open, so this is not the best bet unless they can just get a complete flank on this team. One of them goes down, though. Thanks to that longbow shot. The Bloodhound scan goes off. You gotta think, when you're up in the air like that as Valkyrie and the Bloodhound scan, like the Bloodhound scans you, do you think he's like, oh god, no. Oh, he just stood there at the end. He just stood there and he's down for the count. We'll cover the Plague Fish real quick, see what they're up to. Unfortunately, leaving Caustic treatment as Caustic. 2 teammates down. Now, he's been able to grab both of the banners, thankfully. But it's looking a wee bit rough at the moment. Thankfully, there's a beacon up ahead. There's one at Salvage. And still 10 teams left, though. There's got to be one crawling around these parts. Waiting for some easy kills. What's up, Mark? You still lurking? No worries, buddy. You're all good. It's all good, my friend.
Unfortunately, leaving Caustic treatment as Caustic. So I guess that's a good one. We were being chased, though, so...
Yeah, I was just listening, yeah.
Be fully prepared. You were... I'm just saying, you were...
They were being chased, apparently. I almost said unfortunately, but yeah. Apparently being chased. There are just sometimes, even these public matches, where a team's going to land on you, and they're just going to be like, that one. They're going to rush full speed ahead, sprinting on all fours, just ready to try and take you down. But we could over here... Over to Team Percey in the middle of bunker right now. As there's just hellfire raining down outside. I mean, it's fused. It's actually closest you're gonna get to hellfire. And this team's making maneuvers right now. Zeno goes down, unfortunately. One shot, one little precise little headshot gets them down. Missiles going off. Doing some damage on those knockdown shields.
I'm gonna port you. I'm gonna port you.
Yeah, go for it.
They're gonna get that portal
I'm
off.
just gonna sit on port, yeah.
Arxes might join tomorrow's skill race. I believe there's still spots open, so go for it, man.
There's the truck right here.
There we go.
That sniper goes flying right by their head.
Wait, I say we push this. It's 3v2.
Alright.
They got
Are we
this.
just
It is a 3v2. They ended up finishing off that kill.
Okay.
Oh, no, and the sniper shot goes off. Splits his head. Goodness. Percy's still going to run in there now. He's going to go for the shield swap. Very wise indeed. JoeyLoafs gets taken down. The final shot by the Costa gas. They're way too good with the sniper rifle. But they're low. Come on, Percy. You can do this. Go and rush. Boom. One's down for the count. They try to thirst to secure the kill. And it's successful.
Good shit.
You just setting traps in here.
Is that all of them? Are they all down?
Just got
Heal up.
Where's the Costa guy? He's right there. Come on. Boom. He
Good
goes
shit,
down as well.
Percy.
Fantastic. Cut over to AOB real quick.
That's
And they're... Nope. They be dead. I was going to say. 32k kill Pathfinder. SBMM just cranked up to the max tonight. Every time we see one of these teams get killed, it's always by some mega sweats. It's crazy. That being said, we're going to cover Malevolent 2 over to Rissa's team.
Now one did better.
Over to play Gabe as well.
Because I hear him.
They're trying to go in the back end of labs right now up the staircase.
Yeah. Yep.
Now that Wraith is just phasing out. I don't think it's a good plan in the slightest, but they're going to do it.
I dare you. Watching stairs.
Come on. Plenty of damage goes off. My goodness. 70 damage goes in. Takes him down. Bit of a dead slide right now for Gabe. He's going to back out of there, but the good thing is they managed to do massive damage. They regroup right now, shield up. Maybe even shield swap. If they can get it off, they're going to be ready to go. Flo gets one more down. It's a 3v1 at this point. I have no clue what's happening. I'm trying to cast it. There's gunfire everywhere. What was that? I thought they had that. Was that another team? I genuinely thought they had that the whole time. That was crazy.
That lifeline was so low, I don't understand.
That was nuts to watch, guys. Peculiar. We go to Team Percey real quick, dropping. I don't know why Rock 2 has just been a focal point tonight, but they drop on it.
Okay, I didn't, yeah.
Trying to get some damage off. This is a really good vantage point when you look over it. It's salvage. You have such a good view on this building and the zip line as well. It's kind of crazy. You are vulnerable to that team up top they're shooting at right now. Without being able to focus fire and having good accuracy like they have, it would be a nightmare. They're going to just go ahead and hop down so they don't get downed. It's a wise decision indeed. Cut over to Malevolent 1. Unfortunately, they are out of there. Match Malevolent 2. We got Slushy down. Rissa low on shields, but they're alive. 3 enemy teams left for them in their match.
Red totem, running out. Let it run out.
You're such a pussy.
We're Revenant Totem, unfortunately.
No, push. I mean, heal. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's on.
Yo, you gotta res. You gotta come back and res.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, he just died.
Yeah, he got down.
They're swapping revives at this point, which is a pretty good strategy whenever it comes down to a 1v1. If you can get this off, even if you know the enemy is going to get the revive off. Worst case scenario, you win the 1v1, and you just have to fend off against someone.
I mean, they're Valcolting out of there. I mean, there might be another team. I'm not sure.
Who doesn't have another teammate, but either way, they're trying their best. I don't know if Banner's going to be doable for them right now, but let's cut over.
There's another team on the
to AOB real quick. They are back in the lobby. Malevolent 1, they're back as well. I can't keep track of this. We got Percey and Malevolent 2 as the last 2 teams, I believe. If only I could keep track.
Could just head back too.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Or we could go for package, try to get a Kraber.
No, they just got the package. That was Loba.
Okay. Yeah, go.
Here's some comms coming in from Percy's team. Right now they're just trying to figure out what to do. They're making... What they're doing is really good, though. They're communicating everything that they want to do, or everything that they could do, and agreeing on one strategy. Far too often in these kill races, you see teams that just all end up playing solo, but they're really good on their own, so they think, oh, that'll be enough. But I swear, skill-based matchmaking treats lobbies with full stacks going into it, full parties, differently.
You're going this way.
What's up, Brandon? How you doing? Killing it as always. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Always appreciate the hype coming out of you, buddy.
Right below there.
About to link up with Lobos Pooch for duos tomorrow. Hell yeah! I love to hear it. I was going to say see it, but I mean, I don't know. I've read it. I heard it in my own voice. I love to hear it. That sounded egotistical. Either way, I'm happy you're going to be in the duos tomorrow. Is what I'm trying to get across. Percy, see this enemy doesn't even. It's not even acknowledging Percy right now. One little tiny shot, 14 damage. They go down. JoeyLoafs has been going down a lot after being the savior in the first 2 rounds. You guys can get this off. Come on.
Oh my god, he's absolute. No,
And do they go down? They die by the ring right as the enemy dies. I don't think it secured those kills for them, though. That's what's super unfortunate about that. I don't think that secured the kills.
Shot to the right of him.
11 kills. It might have. We go over to Malevolent 2, last team alive. They ended up getting Slushy back. Everyone's sitting on full everything, really. Oh, I heard the sound of securing the kill afterwards. So it sounded like maybe they got robbed those few kills. At least the 2 they got. Oh, that was rough. Both those teams just sacrificed themselves to get the kills. They didn't care if the team continued on. It's rough when the ring closes in and you know you just gotta wait a few seconds to secure a kill, but not always the best.
Bro, what are we supposed to do here?
We have to push them.
Bro, there's a lot of things I would rather do than push this annoying ass team right now.
Here Malevolent 2 trying to figure out what to do here. And they're like, you know, let's not push it on this team. Maybe that's not the way to go. Maybe that's not the best option. I understand.
Every single grenade.
I have a lot of grenades too.
What's this on the roof?
They're the last team to watch right now. They're getting that Loba black market off, trying to grab some loot.
That other team's Valkyrie.
And if you're just tuning in, we are in round 4 of 7. So this is the end of the second bracket. After this, 6 teams go down to 3. And we will have 3 rounds left watching these teams go at it. And there's a good chance that it will switch from King's King. I don't think we've had a tournament with every single match on the same map. I don't think that's ever going to happen based on the current rotation times. And that's quite alright, though. It adds some variety.
No, they're going to push.
Makes things different. Some teams do fantastic on a specific map. Oh, that Valkyrie is going to be very upset. Getting shredded midair. That is how you do not use Valkyrie's jets effectively, ladies and gentlemen. You want short bursts. You want to be close to walls. Slushy finishing off.
Good shit.
Who is that? Oh, shots. I thought it said Otter Sports, and I was like, I want sports featuring otters, like NASCAR with otters in it. That'd be great. Anyway, down to 2 teams.
Aww,
and
finally doing something other than...
Yeah, right now they're going at it. They're full sending it. Oh, they're getting tapped, though. It looks like they were full sending it. From my point of view, and now it's like, you know what? Maybe they're getting some damage off. They evade that caustic Nox grenade.
He's right here.
Thankfully.
I stuck him.
And Rissa sticks one of them. Oh, goodness. Oh, you gotta... If you get stuck with an Arc Star, you're having a bad day. If you get stuck with an Arc Star in the top 2, you're having a bad week. Slushy's shields are gone. Slushy's about to go down. Mari goes down. Rissa goes down as well. Oh, no, the Arc Star stick. I thought that was going to do it. I thought it was going to make the rest of this game. But let's see what happens here. This is either going to be 3 kills or 0 at this point. I doubt that they're going to go in for a
I think they're probably going to
finish the 1 kill.
They're resing that.
I'm not there.
I'm gonna back up though.
Watch this, I'm going above y'all. Rampart's binary wall. This is the double there.
Less than 30 seconds. Rings nearby.
Just trying to listen to some comms here, try to get some context of the situation. Not trying to leave you hanging and not cast. Just want to see what their thought process is. Right now, we have Slushy and Rissa both still alive.
I'm scared for W. Okay.
And I have all these cups of water that I have to drink, so I don't get dehydrated.
Oh fuck, I'm fucked.
The whole enemy team is still alive.
I'm giving you
It went from being an arc star stick and a down to
Actually, I'm
being a
good, I'm good,
2v3.
You might say,
It's tricky, doable but tricky.
Slushy, this is your ring. You're damn right. Bro, look at that.
Are they focusing you? Because I can probably pick one off. I'm gonna pick her off. I'm gonna pick her off.
Let's go. Let's go. That's a great shot.
Bro,
Where the fuck did her teammates go?
the content creator, bro.
You gotta give him sir?
On me.
This other team is being very elusive. They don't want this fight to end. Or they're just trying to get the perfect angle right now. Hiding behind the caustic traps. How dare you? That caustic's almost broken.
Patty's right under here.
They gotta toss a thermite. They gotta do something.
I saw someone crawling. She's right here.
Rissa goes up
she's
against that
literally
wasp,
with
but
the
the
alternator
alternator shreds through her shields. Tough spaghetti. Nobody wants tough spaghetti. You want soft spaghetti. It's a 3v1 right now. The Watson has
You're fine.
the alternator. How's it gonna go? No, the
There's no
alternator
way,
makes
bro.
quick work of just about anyone. And we see an end to round 4 at the end of our second bracket. We're gonna cut over to the bird cam real quick. And unfortunately, they were robbed at the end there because that fight definitely seemed like it could have gone in their favor. It was a very tricky situation to be in.
We had to play together there.
Yeah, I should have.
All right, we're back. We're back with bird stuff. So people say, I don't know. They still ended with a glorious 15 kills, though. Nothing to be ashamed of in the slightest. Again, no. Come on, Malevolent. Take the screenshots. Let's see over here. Boom, perfect. And they're apparently I just heard that we're going over to Olympus next. All right, let's see. Ganja with this much. Moist over here with, let's see. Alright. Moist, I'm going to need you to resend that screenshot because Magix was cut off on the left. I don't have any kills from Magix. If you could please either resend that or confirm your score, I would appreciate that. Let's see. Boop-a-doop. We got Zeno's team over here. What is that? I hear you guys in the background. I'm on Rissa's stream right now, so I hear you guys in the background. Let's see. It was, okay, I wasn't sure because I couldn't see the lifeline on the left. So thank you. Boop, boop, boop. Yep. Alright, guys, I got some scores here. Give me 1 second to just tally them up. Add some totals. Ooh, if I could see my keyboard, that'd be helpful, right? Boop, 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 doop, doop, doop. Wait a minute. Doop, boop. Okay, these. Hang tight. We're almost done. Let's see. Boo, boo, boo. We got this. Alright, guys. I got some final scores here. I got some final things to tell you. We got stuff to talk about. We got to take a look-see. Let's see over here. Boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boo. answering stuff, doing admin things. Usually we have Luigi, Blue Luigi, in the background here, help me out with this stuff. But he lives in Egypt, so I don't know how he wakes up early. So good on him either way. He's awesome. Anyway, the team that wins with the highest, I just want to let you guys know first right away. Malevolent 2, Rissa's team. 28 kills you guys took first. Now, that's a contrast because we can kind of see that it was either, RNG, whatever, skill-based matchmaking, however it is. You guys had 45 kills before. You still take first with 28. But when we look at the scores from before, we can see everyone kind of felt a little bit of skill-based matchmaking come their way in this second wave. Now, in the bottom, unfortunately, Plague, Gabe, you guys only ended up with 1 kill. I think you already were aware when you sent in the screenshot with the little note. Plague, Fish, you guys had 10 kills coming in 5th. Normally I say first and second first, but second and third were actually a tie, which doesn't happen often at all. So, Malevolent 1, Moist's team, and AOB, both with 23 kills. You both go in to the third bracket with Malevolent 2. Percey's team, you guys had 15, just undercutting a bit. You guys did really well, but unfortunately the Plague Gaming teams are out for the end of the second bracket. So we have Malevolent 1, Malevolent 2, and AOB headed into the third one. And maybe I wasn't clear at the beginning. At the end of each bracket, scores reset. So the whole point is consistency across 3 brackets, across 7 games. So just because you do really well in the first bracket doesn't mean you do well in the second bracket, or doesn't mean that'll carry you through the second one. And now we have a map change. And as I mentioned earlier, map changes are usually when we have the biggest hiccups in these kill races. No matter what, even if you're going to World's Edge and that's your preferred map, it doesn't matter where you're going, where you're coming from, it's always a hiccup for just about every team. Sometimes a team will pop off right away, but especially Olympus, because it's Olympus. Just look at it. I don't know anyone who's like, favorite map. Yes, sirree. It's a very weird map. There's a lot of just straight lines. There's not a lot of rugged cover to hide behind, like all the rocky areas in World's Edge, or even with all the different height differences in Kings Canyon. So it is a trickier map, in my opinion. You either have to land hot and try to do your best to get some kills, or it's just really weird to rotate to any of these spots. So what we're going to do real quick, guys, as we go into the third bracket, we're going to take a 60-second intermission. You're going to see an intermission screen. We're going to run an ad. I'm going to refill my water real quick, because casting, I talk a lot as it is, but then casting, dude, I go through a lot of water. So, 60-second little intermission, real quick, and we'll be right back. We'll go into the third bracket, 3 matches. Boop, boo, doo, boop, boop, doo, doo, doo. Where is it? I have it here somewhere. There it is. Aggressively points to the camera. I don't know how to come back from an intermission. I feel like I have to be doing something. You know? Crazy. Anyway, so here's the deal. We got 3 rounds left. We have 3 teams. They're about to go into this. I'm going to do myself a favor and pull down some of these POVs so I don't get confuzzled. Let's see. Boom. And we're good. Everyone's ready to go. I cut over. I see Jay Valkyrie's just laying down drinking beer. I love that. It's fantastic. So right now, got Malevolent 1, Malevolent 2, and AOB in this to win this. And keep in mind, AOB this time around, it's LYL Flight is playing with us. I believe he played with Synthesis. It was last week, possibly. So, you know, team synergy, right? It's all good. So I'm going to go ahead, give the okay in the Discord to do the ting. And queue up. Boop-a-doop. Boop-a-doop-boo. Queue up for round 5. We're good to go. You guys are all still here and hanging out. That's cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. We're going to cut over. We're going to have these teams queue up. Round 5. About to happen. I know there are eyes behind here looking at stuff and doing things. I know it's just like... I could just be like a mannequin. Someone be like, why do they make the mannequin have a bird mask? I'm like, this is my store. Get out of my store. Yep. Just Josh saying stuff. Part 50. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I just play a bird on TV. Anyway, 3 teams remaining. Malevolent Moisture. The Better Builder's Yard. Or something like that.
Fucking Olympus. Ugh.
We got Olympus. We got Olympus for this last bracket.
I'm shoving my 3 times rampage.
Slushy, your overlays are so dope.
I gotta see Slushy's overlays now. We got AOB queuing up as well. I need that background. I must have just missed it. I'm gonna turn my PlayStation on right now. I'm just gonna play and narrate my own gameplay the whole time. Let's see. Double Mal, yeah. Brandon saying Mal is on fire tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely. Been popping off. Like nobody's business. Nobody has the right to be this good. I believe Rissa's team has won 3 out of 4 matches. If I'm not mistaken.
You know, whoever wins, wins.
I could be.
I don't like Olympus either. So.
Over on Moist Stream here, she does not like
I'm in the same boat as him.
Olympus either. I despise Olympus. It dropped and I was like, this is new. And then after a couple weeks, I was like, not everything new is good. The sheen has worn off. One day I'll get to a point too where I can, you know, narrate my gameplay without the bird mask on. Doesn't this sound a lot clearer? Doesn't this sound good? I almost went for the tryouts for the ALGS casting spots, and then the schedule was very conflicting with my, you know, IRL stuff to do. But it would have been nice, you know. You guys would have seen me unbirded. Boot, boo, doot, 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 doot. We're on AOB right now. Doing their AOB tings. Being over here, where is this? Hydroponics. We're gonna cut over to Malevolent 1. Malevolent 2.
Wait,
No!
I
What's
can't
happening?
hear.
What's happening for Malevolent 2? It's been like 5 seconds. I don't know what's going on. Riss is getting the res off. But it looks like Slushy's just already done like dinner. Rissa gets the knock. Beautiful shots. That was a fantastic shot.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
Gotta secure those, though. There we go. Alright, with the secured one, hopefully they can go back and get Slushy's banner. But at the very least, you know.
What the fuck?
Yo, yeah.
At least they're alive. At least there's something on the board. It's not just a solo. There's another team coming from behind, though. Grenades popping off, going in the building now.
Phase out.
On me?
Come on, Rissa, you got this. No, unfortunately, she gets down.
He's so one, that Pathfinder's so
We gotta see what's gonna happen here. Arcstar goes off, adding insult to injury with the stun.
Bubbling. I fucked myself by going into the tournament.
Get out, Mari.
Mari's just gotta get out of here. I gotta spectate. I gotta see it. Mari's just gotta scoot. Fellow Loba main. I think.
That was
That's
a little
probably not even your main, right? Probably have like
Get out.
ridiculous amount of kills elsewhere. Just
They're
gotta
gonna
go.
chase
We gotta scoot.
I don't want to walk out this.
And we're out. Yeah, I mean that's the best thing you could possibly do. Hopefully you can go back and get banners, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case.
I had 1 kill.
1 kill to start. I mean, let's see how everyone else's first matches are doing as well too. Something happened to Jay's stream apparently. Huh? Let's see real quick. Let's see. Is it solo? I don't have any solos.
Oh, my bad.
Alright guys, I'm gonna have to pull up a new stream over here. Hang tight.
Oh my god.
Apparently we're cutting over to Flight's stream instead. Just give me a second to... No, he's his stream's not up. Oh, that was an older thing too. Did Jay not know they made it to the next round? No, there we go. I don't know why it said his stream was offline. That was weird. Never mind. Alright, Jay, ignore the messages that are going to be there. AOB over here. Me doing technical difficulty things everywhere else. Come on. Oh, God. The punch. The boxing gloves. You can hear the boxing glove thwap against the skin. Dear God. Sorry, guys. That was just, I guess, a little bit of delay on my end. Maybe Jay was refreshing his stream and I jumped to conclusions. Either way, we're back. We're good to go. Cut over Malevolent
False advertisement.
2 right now.
Hey, don't come at me like that. I always have face cam. I'm also sick. It's kind of
Alright, Mari's the last one alive on Malevolent 2, which, based on the way they were playing and winning both brackets with, you know, being in first, it gives the other 2 teams a chance to play catch-up, or at least get ahead now if the rest of the night goes the way that the beginning of the night did. So we cut over and see Malevolent 1. Trying to bully this team. They're getting scanned from behind. Different team, possibly? Moist gets shredded. And those Valkyrie missiles. People are learning how to use Valkyrie indoors. It took all of Season 9 and, you know, up until now in Season 10, but you see Valkyrie everywhere. I'm hoping she's not the next one to get some kind of a nerf. If nothing else, right? Maybe take the damage off the missiles. Just leave the stun. The stun's the part that really sucks, but I mean... Lellysaurus, thank you. Appreciate you coming by. Appreciate you competing. It's fantastic to see. Hopefully you'll come back for another one.
Falk is down low.
They get 1 down. They get 2 down. So the one's just sitting on the stairs in the back, trying to head glitch, trying to peek, but it's not... I was going to say it's not going to fly, but maybe that's another team?
There was somebody behind the door back there, but
Goodness!
He's popping a bat right here.
They're fighting 2 teams right now, so they don't really have much of a choice. But to back up, they get the elimination. Will takes kill leader with 4 kills, but I'm curious about how this played out with these teams.
What bracket was? Wonderful.
Gotta get that Phoenix up. We're gonna cut over to Malevolent 2 real quick and see what Mari's up to. Mari's on 5 kills. We missed something somewhere along the way, but I mean, there's clearly some skill here that I just haven't caught a glimpse of. This solo queue skill. Getting hit from every angle here. The L-Star is... I don't know. For me, I can't even hit people from that far, you know? You ever get hit, someone just taps the L-Star, they feather it. One little beam, one little burst comes out here and there. And hits you. I can't do that. So props. Kudos. Yeah. Malevolent 1. Still 5 teams left for them to try and shred through. But the question is, can they? Because right now they're sitting in a smoke grenade instead of Fight Night. Weird spot to be in. On the low ground of Fight Night. Oh, God, it's so scary. Bangler running around the corner scared the crap out of me. They down them. Moist backs up to try to pop a sell-off. Maybe no, and the Octane jumps over. Good night, buddy. They get the kills. That was the only duo in the lobby. It's all full stacks right now, all trios.
Let's go.
I'm just a bird drinking glitch energy underneath my bird mask. Thank you for having me. Looking forward to the next. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I appreciate you competing. It was fantastic to cast your gameplay, and I'll be happy seeing you in the next one. I'll also be happy if my bird mask stops hitting the microphone because I keep hearing the scritchy scratchies. Let's go over to AOB real quick. What do they got? What are they up to, huh? We got some kills. Not doing too shabby right now.
Replicator incoming.
Running into the turbine tunnel right now. Turbine's a weird spot. It's a weird spot. I mean, like, these tunnels can sometimes just have crazy amounts of fighting. It's usually the one that cuts over underneath Atlantis or Waterfall, as a lot of folks call it. But I think they heard a team coming by on the left. Yep, they do, right in the center here. And this team just rushes up. But shit manages to get one down. Jay gets the second one down. Now it's a 3v1. They're going to finish him off to secure these kills they've been working so hard for in this lobby. And they're good. That team is down. There's only 8 other people left in the lobby. Yeah, that quick math took me all that amount of time. Because that's, you know, tired days, man. Oh, goodness. The grenade rolled over the little platform there, and I was pretty scared, I must admit. Pretty scary. Let's cut over to Malevolent 2. Mari sitting with more damage, still 5 kills. Malevolent 1 sitting on at least 4. Again, all full teams left in the lobby for them. With AOB, they're in the thick of it right now. We're going to stay on them for a second. Jay gets his shields taken clean off and a bit of his health. And he's sitting so close to Red Evo at this point as well.
We have boxes over here as well. People need things.
Team up there.
Bogey in sight.
One just fell. One just fell.
Wait for the climb up.
I just get sucked into this gameplay sometimes watching because I'm like trying to figure out what's going to happen. And sometimes it's a little difficult to cast it. But watching these plays from up on high, they're keeping their position, not giving up for any reason. They got one down. This is the time where you can give up your positioning and try to close him. They got one down. They're going to secure this kill along the way. But it looks like, was it Flight? Flight gets another knock and a finish on Roach Tote Glocks. I love the PlayStation kill feed. It is so funny. The most random names you can think of. Got a team rushing in right now. They're in the thick of it. Turbine can be a hotbed of activity in times like these. There's 3 other teams where under 10 people in the lobby get that question mark rocket in the corner. We're going to see what happens, though. Let's not forget Malevolent 1 and Malevolent 2. Malevolent 1 still has 4 teams. Mari's getting chased right now. Also, wait a minute. LYL flight. I don't know if that's what's going on the kill feed here or not.
Like the solos in the game, come for me, please. Like you guys lose 1 person, maybe. If that happens, then I'm set for life. My else, I am not fucking set.
There's no way he went to loop.
I don't know what this guy's doing over here, but I mean...
She phased out, no way.
Yeah, they're gone. Now the team popping on the left. Oh no, she phased over there instead. Ooh, and unfortunately, Mari goes down. Cut over to AOB real quick as they're picking up. Jay, Flight's still sitting on full shields. They gotta get these Phoenix kits off. It's them versus Solo right now. They may secure the win in this round. Let's see what happens. And Jay finished getting that off just as they win their match. I can speak, I swear. We gotta go over to Malevolent Gaming 1.
Okay, bet.
And they're sitting on, believe they're on top of Waterfall right now. Atlantis, as I call it. Someone's peeking the door, popping through it. Peacekeeper shots going off. Oh god, Rampage downs Will. Magic's shields are clean up. Magic is down. Moist gets a knock, but gets taken out. Goodness, that was rapid fire elimination there.
Dang.
My god. Alright.
Yeah, it really
The Rampage. They need to nerf the living hell out of the Rampage. Bring it down to like 23 damage, 24 damage. Is it already there? Less than that? Maybe, I don't know. Either way, round 5 comes to an abrupt end. All in the span of a couple of minutes of each other. We're over in the bird cam caster screen. Let's just record these real quick. See what's good. All right. And that was 10 kills, I think, right there from Malevolent 2. Not a bad way. Not a bad way to start it. Let's go over here and just inspect what's going on here. Damn, some good numbers. Some good numbers. What do we got here? Boom. And boom. Despite having a very rough start, I have to say Mari pulled off some crazy stuff there with what they were able to work with. Alright, well, there's no reason to have you guys wait. You all saw what happened. We don't want to keep you waiting, right? Queue up for round 6, because after this is when it starts getting a little bit tense. This is when we're like, hey, you know, first round, whatever. It's good. It sets up some teams. Some teams face some serious bad RNG, but overall, all these teams had something to start. Every team had over 5 kills to start. It's not like they landed, got 1 or 2, and that was the end of it. So, not the worst way to start. Some teams went stronger than others, but it's the map change, I'm telling you. We saw a victory, though, straight away. AOB did secure their victory, so it's interesting. It's interesting to see how the map change. Sometimes it really undercuts some teams straight away. Sometimes, you know, it doesn't really disrupt if that first team or one of the teams are already kind of in a groove together. But either way, Game 5? Was Game 5. We're going to Game 6. I swear I know what I'm doing. I can count. Math good. Har, har, har. That's the stream ending. I almost put the stream ending screen. Live gameplay. Round 6 of 7. Coming close to an end. Let's look. Looking at Moist's POV. Boop-a-boo. Oh, guys, I'm so excited that next week all of the signups are going to be via the website. It's going to make things a lot easier. I never noticed Wraith had, like, what was it, like, green eyes there? In that skin? I'm going to have to cop it now. I don't know.
I'm wired, dude. I'm not sleeping.
If only. I got to go to bed right when I'm done. I need the sleepies. Midwest Psycho and Mr. Southern. I don't like that. I don't care for that at all. See AOB dropping on. I forget what to call this place all the time. But they're dropping on it. Huh. Just watching these teams land. They had 2. Was it Power Grid? That's the place. 2 teams landing at Power Grid. And they made a good decision by just landing somewhere else completely. And that's probably the smartest thing they could have done. Anyway, cut over to Malevolent 1. Moist Team, Malevolent 2 already landed at Energy Depot. Yeah. We got another Power Grid landing here, too. Oh, come on. Come now. Goodbye, Pathfinder. Pathfinder. He grappled away. It was just a second too late, you know? Moist comes in.
Sorry, it's nothing personal, bro.
Sorry, it's nothing personal, bro. It feels that way, right? After that landing, it feels like it's personal. See, Carlos says we had 30% packet loss the entire time. That is rough. That's some serious packet loss. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, they're all right.
It was a rough time.
Jump down, yeah.
Magix goes down. They get the assist, though. So, all right, they're good. They're sitting pretty. I was going to say, where's this fight turn into with the Moist's team, Malevolent 1, making moves here.
Oh, right here.
And they're back over. Cut over to Malevolent 2. And they're back at Energy Depot.
Team on risk, team on risk, team on risk.
But Riss is getting hit right now. She's getting hit by, I think it's Gibraltar. That arc star that got tossed. Some aggression going her way.
Keep going risk, keep going risk.
I mean, it's a Phoenix game, that shit.
They're pushing.
We got that Elsa. Get this 30 out of my hand.
I need fucking energy.
Just trying to converse and get some ammo here, try to get something going, but another team popping in. Come on, Gibraltar.
Fucking.
He just drops the bubble and runs away. And the other two going through the back. The tactics, the strategies, they end up getting that Gibraltar down, thankfully. Second one down, Rissa goes down.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
Goodbye, Goldilocks, and good night. Oh, goodness. That could have gone pretty upside down depending on how that fight panned out.
133 on that
I
rep.
have to shield swap.
Let's cut over to AOB real quick. Just looting. Flight's down, but they're respawning them right now. And then we got Moist team doing quite alright as well.
Give me
But on Rissa's team right now, right?
Panicking.
She's getting the Phoenix off. Bit of panic. There's another team here at Energy Depot. Mari ends up getting kill leader with 4 kills. Can't even see what's going on right now with Mari, but
Shield swap like 8 times.
fantastic.
Listen, guys, we're in good pace. We still got a lot of teams to go. We should. I have 4. What about y'all?
2.
0.
Alright, well, they're just looting up right now. Let's cut over to Malevolent 1. Cut over to AOB. Some of the difficult things about the third bracket and the kill races, and originally we only had 2 teams, which made it more difficult, is sometimes you have 4, 5, 6 minutes of downtime in between fights across all 3. Right now, I'm eating my words as Jay throws the thermite, cracks white shields inside of that building, and knocks whoever that was, that poor, unfortunate soul. He left the game. I was going to say, how did they secure that kill? I didn't hear any gunfire, but they left the game. It helps you guys out in the kill race, that's all. Jay snags that kill.
Oh.
A little chaotic. A lot going on. 2 other teams in this mix right now. We go over. Unfortunately, is that Mari? It's not Mari. Mari plays Loba. There we go. Oh, goodness. No.
I fucked up.
Can we get the kidnap, please? Well, not really a kidnap. It's your own teammate.
They're just sent through the portal.
Back up, Reese. Back up in here.
No.
Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up.
Take it right back.
It's not letting me. What the hell?
Rissa is playing Ding Dong Ditch to the portal right now. One of them goes down. Rissa's got to back up and heal right now. Got to put those shields on.
Okay.
They're getting the revive off, so they're going to have to push this. There's no choice. Mari ends up going down.
I'm sticking res.
And they're going to stick the res. I mean, if nothing else, these Valkyrie jet missiles could kind of help out. Stick it.
High pressure.
Come on, you got this, Rissa.
He jumped down. You're good.
How much do you res?
Here's those flatline shots off. Doesn't exactly trade, but does some damage.
But the one's down there, down below. Should we push? Should we push him?
Yeah.
Cause his teammate dipped.
They just, yeah.
Well, they're making the rotation up. They managed to recuperate from that fight. No offense against Malevolent, just didn't expect it, didn't see it coming with the way that had originally gone. But Magix over here on Moist's team, Magix gets picked back up. They're looting. Sitting on 6 kills at Estates. Probably one of my least favorite points of interest. We go back over to AOB. Flight's back up. 7 squads left. Some kills on the board. It's all just a matter right now of getting to the ring and finding more kills, because Olympus, I feel like if you had to rate which map is the hardest to get a 20 bomb on, it, Olympus is probably the highest right now, you know?
You don't have any?
Here, I can drop you one.
Okay, drop you one too.
Shit wasn't booted. Or it might have to go to water.
Not a whole lot to commentate on. I'm trying here. Trying to pull from some recesses, but like I said, these are some of these instances where it's a few minutes of downtime in between, not a crazy amount of stuff happening. But that being said, we've seen these teams go nuts so far tonight. What's up with that Trident, huh? You trying to scoot out of there? AOB sees a Trident play, and Jay gets some flatline shots off, breaks some shields, all but annihilates that Pathfinder. Cut back over to Malevolent 1. Cut back over the right time, right as the Rampage is going off in the Turbine Center. Downing random Revenant. Streamer mode Revenant. Will's getting taken some damage right now. Another team comes in over on the Turbine Bridge. Moist is going to have to back out of there. Thankfully, Will was able to get a shield swap off, and that's all good. But they only got 3 teams left. It's under 10 people in the lobby for round 2. Will is getting dangerously low on health. We're good to go. It's all good.
I can't do that right now. I'm sorry.
They got plenty.
Pubs later I can, but this is a
Plenty of loot to pick from. Again, trying to listen to comms here and there where I can. Moist's team is here. Unfortunately, Rissa's team gets eliminated. 8 kills for them. Cut over to AOB. Flight goes down, but Jay is getting some of those missiles off on the roof. Does some damage. Come on, you got this. Everyone knows that trick. What are you doing?
I'll be able to put a zip right up here. Like,
Oh, I don't think you had to do that. Thankfully, you're Valkyrie, but even so. No, they got the zip line going straight back up. And there's an assist over there. Another team rolls in. Does some damage, and Jay's trying to pop. Shield of 153. Breaks him. And they're going to be able to capitalize on this. Jay gets his shields taken off, though, so they're going to have to be a little more strategic. There's another team popping in. Flight is in his own level of danger. Jay is getting hit from behind.
There's still another team here. There's another team below us.
See, AOB is in the thick of it right now, in the middle of everything. There's only 3 teams left on the board. And it just seems like, are they going to get this, yeah, they're getting that mobile respawn off. That's legitimate. They're going to go back in the tunnel, if I had to put money on it, just to kind of hide. L-Star shots popping off. Let's cut over to Team Moist real quick. They're at the same spot in a different server, with 1 team left to go, but a very far ring compared to where they are right now. I wonder if that other team is waiting nearby.
Oh, I was like, holy shit.
I have a feeling they're all going to hit the jump tower and get that Valkyrie scan off.
Name is Moist, yeah. Don't get no funny ideas.
He's got to get some kind of a scan off. Hmm.
Yeah, Queen, you gotta tell her I'm Moist right now. Alright, I'm about to go to. Cause I ain't walking that way. Yeah, Queen, I think you need to go to bed.
Let's go.
All right, you're seeing some plays here. Cut over to AOB real quick. Both right at the end of their games, of their respective matches. It looks like the same ring. I mean, I don't think they're in the same lobby based on everything we saw, but it feels like it. By that I mean I want it to happen, you know? It's a lot of Rampage ammo. I mean, you got the flatline as well. But there's Moist using the Rampage, taking advantage of all that damage as often as possible. As anyone would. We cut over to AOB as they're firing at a team up on the hill.
We can fly past them. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fly past them. Let's fly past them.
Alert 5, Valkyrie actual. Ready for burn. How copy? Burn is good.
Get that Valkyrie jet off. Just trying to reposition at this point. I mean, this is a tricky spot to be in. You don't want to be on the bottom of this hill. You want to try to get up top, get on the wall, find some way to become the high ground as fast as possible. Now, this other team is at a huge disadvantage as well. Still plenty of time left on the clock for them to mess with, but I don't know. It didn't benefit them as much as I originally thought. Let's cut over to Team Moist real quick. With the Rampage getting some shots off at this team in Estate. And this team in Estate's in a bit of a tricky spot. They can go all the way around through the tunnel, but it's not going to be wise for them to stay where they're at. I'm trying to get some sniper shots off. And Will goes down, unfortunately. I keep going to the wrong one. My bad. Will goes down. Magix, don't go down. Don't let the flame die out. Nice. Where's to get some fantastic... No, sorry, it was Moist. Moist gets some fantastic damage off. Beautiful. Now we're just waiting on... Nope. We cut over and AOB wins their match as well. Round 7. Got a Malevolent win. Got an AOB win. We got a bird cam. That last one isn't as exciting, but, you know, it's here. Boop, boop, doop, boop, 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 bird cam. You can kind of see my mouth move. I don't know. All right, what we got here? Gotta just record these scores real quick. Boop. Okay. Got this. And then you just go over to the Discord. Grab that last one. Solid screenshot. Hell yeah. Okay. All right, guys. I'm not gonna give you the numbers right now because I don't want to. No, because it spoils the fun. If you're viewing, you're not keeping track. If you're competing, you're not keeping track. We got one more game to go. And after this next match, you know, it's the 7th match. At the end of the night, people are tired. It's 1 o'clock in the morning over here. Everyone's getting tired. But, that being said, some good games. We saw 2 victories back-to-back for AOB on Olympus so far. Moist's team winning their match on Olympus as well. And seeing the contrast, like I was saying, sometimes you run into a lot of kills. Like the end, AOB had a very high kill game in that second win. But sometimes you just land and you're just looking for people. You know, you can land at Bonsai. You'll get, you one team, you'll roll them, whatever. But sometimes it's just finding those teams and then they rotate or they take the Trident to these weird positions. Olympus is a weird one, but it is our map for the very last match. And I'm going to give these teams the okay to queue up for round 7. If I can spell. Boop. They're going to start queuing up. Well, I read you a bedtime story, so when you're done here, you can put on your nightcap, because everyone wears nightcaps in 2022. It's not 2022. It's 2021. Anyway, you know what year it is. It was a long-winded joke that completely fell flat on its face. Anyway, what I'm saying is we got one more match to go to crown a victor here tonight. And based on the matches we've seen from some of these teams, there are some slim possibilities for some of these teams, but still some possibilities if they can pull off some matches like they had earlier in the night. So we're going to cut over. It's not like there's a 35 kill disparity like we've seen a couple of weeks where it's like, you can try, but 35 squad kills is a tall order for just about anyone. But they're queuing up right now. We're going to cut over to Game 7. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank all the competitors for being here. A bit of a slower night for us, of course, but either way, it's been fun. I hope you've had a good time. The nice chill cast. You know, we're going to cut over now Here we go. Getting ready to queue up.
It's your boy.
Getting ready to go. Oh, take the glasses off so I can see my monitor without it being all, you know, blacked out. That's good too.
Okay, same place. Okay.
All right, now it's time for them to do some damage. We got Malevolent 1, Moist team, dropping in. Where is it? Fight? No, they've been going energy. It's not Energy Depot. Whatever the case, whatever it is. Let's see. I didn't have the right screen pulled up. Boop. Boop. We got Rissa's team dropping Energy Depot.
Are we going reviews to go?
That's the one.
So are they.
Oh, there's another team dropping here though. I'm wondering what it's gonna mean.
Oh my god, this kid got a Devo.
Rissa gets some loot here, but Mari takes some serious damage. Slushy shield completely gone. They may go down early right here, which is going to be obviously not ideal in this last match. But they landed 50-50 at Energy Depot, which is a very hot spot. The loot is weird. The positions and angles are weird as well. Unfortunately, Slushy goes down. Rissa has literally 1 HP. I don't think that this... And then Mari goes down as well. I'm pretty sure it's just a solid, straight 1 HP.
And fuse.
And a fuse...
What? There's no way that
This...
touched me.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. That was extremely unfortunate. Energy Depot is just not the spot. Like I said, map changes can really change everything for some of these teams. And it's not a matter of, oh, these teams only play well on this map. It's just the environment, especially if you're warming up for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever it is, that a map is there before we start up our tournament at 10:30 p.m. CST every single Friday and Saturday. And then you're used to that going into it. That's your game plan. You're revolving around 2 hours of that map, and this just throws you off. It happens from time to time. John Sosa, I would love to be. I can't play on the console, but hopefully in the others. Hey, what's up? John, if you go to the website, the rules are on the sign-up sheets. So if you click on the sign-up sheet for the Crossplay Trios, which is our Friday Crossplay race that you're watching right now, it will say view the rules here, just underneath the photo, or not, rather the graphic. So rules are there if you want to take a peek in the format, how everything works. And Kavoda, as always, thank you. Here's the link for the kill race tomorrow. Fantastic. Kavoda is like always there. I look over and I'm like, oh, there's a question, and then like a few seconds later I see the Kavoda's already answered it. Appreciate you, Kavoda, every single time. Always keeping things moving. Thank you. Very, very, very fantastic of you. We cut over here to AOB. Wait a minute, I thought they were in the same lobby again. No, I was gonna say we already cut 2 same lobby games today though, so that was probably enough. But either way, right now, AOB is at Fight Night in the spectators box, getting some damage popped off on him, and Flight takes his jump pad and drops it down. Oh, and Flight ends up going down. Jay, very close to going down as well. Just trying to get out of there and find an angle to put on some heals. No, Spill goes down as well. So right now it's just Jay, and he only has small heals by the looks of it. He has to heal up. He doesn't have much of a choice. Otherwise. This is this third match. I don't know if it's because it's 1 a.m. for some of us, 2 a.m. for some of us, and it's just the tired hours are creeping in. But man, yeah, I think he's gonna have to go up and try to get banners. We're gonna cut over to Moist's team real quick, see what they're up to. They're all right. They're alive, untapped, not having the luck, or rather lack thereof, these other 2 teams have had, Malevolent 2 and AOB. But either way, maybe Jay's going to grab these banners. Maybe it's going to be the greatest clutch comeback of all time, the greatest respawn. We don't know yet. But some of these teams get weird, and they do camp banners in public matches. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon, and they just... No. They start pummeling Jay in the back. Pathfinder... Oh, and they sandwich him completely. No. Come on, Jay, you can get it. He doesn't have clearance. He doesn't have clearance to skyward dive out of there. He's got it now. Are they going to shoot him down before he leaves, though? Can he get out of there? All it's going to take is one horrible shot, tapping him in the foot. Does he get out? I mean, so far, right? So far, so good. Please tell me there's a way that you can land and get... Oh, no, get the respawn, please. We're going to cover the Malevolent 1 real quick. We see they're at Estates. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll get back to you. It's just been tragedy across the board for Malevolent 2 and AOB, and unfortunately, Jay was only able to get one of those banners. I didn't notice that at first. Quite a rough time. He's getting the respawn off, though, and they're back in the game, or rather, at least Flight is back in the game. 2 is better than 1. Thank you, old Taylor Swift and Boys Like Girls song. No, just me? Man, I'm old. What am I doing in the gaming community? I'm old, man. I'm thinking 2 is better than 1. Oh, it's stuck in my head now. It's going to be stuck in my head. You're all welcome, by the way. It's a beautiful song. Anyway, we're going to cut over. This is when I just start talking. Just stream of consciousness. We're going to cut back over to Malevolent. 2? 1? It's 1. Moist team. Will goes down, and his body just kind of falls, and it looks kind of funny. I'm not going to lie. Moist gets almost broken. Magic's broken. Of course, they're running into Gibraltar raid teams left and right. No, Moist, you going to go down? No, and Moist's team goes down. Magix is trying to get that self-res off, but they're fully aware. This team is about as sweaty as it gets. Wraith, Gibraltar, and Valkyrie is the new ALGS meta. Malevolent 1 is out. We cut over to AOB real quick. Jay is up. He got Flight back. I almost said Jite, like J and Flight mixed, but I don't think that A doesn't work as a canon couple aim and B. It just doesn't work. But anyway, that being said, we're going to let AOB finish up the rest of their match and rack up as many kills as possible and then tally everything up real quick to see the winners. I was just reading the chat. Kavoda says, oh, that's fine. We have crossplay trios on Fridays and arenas on Sundays. But I thought you said cosplay trios, and I'm like, yes, everyone must cosplay the entire time. What happened to public matches being casual? You know what? I'm not sure. I have no clue. Like I said, I think that because, you know, you're in a kill race, you're trying to do your best, you end up sweating. It comes back to bite you in the latter rounds. Jay gets his shields taken off. Flight already had his shields taken off. This other team means business right now. This is the team that finished them off. They're just hanging around fight night. And I think that they both want some revenge. I think it's safe to say. Suffice to say they want some revenge. Jay's shields again. And they just got to back out. That's some big damage. Some big numbers. Man, it sounds so much different when I put the mask back on. I'm trying to make it as clear as possible, but it is a little bit muffled. Jay is just being meticulous right here, trying to poke them as they come up, but hopefully they can use his skyward dive, maybe Octane's jump pad here to try and get out. No, they're still in here. Jay gets his shields all but taken completely off, and he's going to get those Valkyrie missiles out, trying to do some stun damage. This other team, I think they just really want AOB to get killed. I don't know what it is. Jay does some serious damage there with the Arc Star. Our SPMM ramped up. Disappointing end to the night after such a strong start. Says Slushy. Oh, I feel you, Slushy. Yeah, no, it's rough. Skill-based matchmaking also, this is just what I've noticed, because we've been doing this for 3 months now, is map changes. It's not like the skill of the player is questioned or undermined, rather. It's not like it's undermined because the map changes, but it's just, it throws you off your groove. You know, it like, to anyone. Speaking you as in general. It's, it always throws people off their groove.
What? Oh my gosh, this game sucks.
No. I'm sorry, seeing him trying to get the heels off in the ring is just, it's never not funny, because I think this happened to them earlier when they died in the ring. I think it was AOB at least. And they're like, no, and they stayed in the ring and just died. I've seen this happen to Jay a few times. It's just funny every time. Oh, 1 a.m. delirious laughter, right? They got 7 teams left to go. The one difficult thing, right, is that teams that compete can just go into the Discord server and tally up all the screenshots if they wish to, and know before the rest of the audience does. But you know, it's hard to find a way to do it suspensefully. You know, when everyone watching also can just tally up and be like, all right. We get it. AOB's just got to take it slow. I don't know if they've been following, if they know what position they're in right now. We got we got Flight and Jay cutting through Turbine. But the ring's a decent chunk away, so I don't know. I don't really know if this is the best bet after watching Jay get down to the first round ring. But, you know, we're going to see what happens. As I try to find more cups of bird water that I left everywhere. Is that a scan? Did I see a Bloodhound scan? I think I saw a Bloodhound scan. That has to have come from further in the tunnel, right? There's boxes. There's some ruckus happening. There's some gunshots. See, it was fun watching you. Hope to see you next week or tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, the arena is going to be fun. You should play Loba too, so this is like my first time really running Valkyrie. Oh, I feel, dude, Brian, I think you saw from the past few weeks, the questions, but yeah, I run Loba as well. But competitive environments definitely call for a different meta, or it feels like they do, so sometimes I'm like, should I really run Loba? Anywho, AOB here. Grabbing some heals, lots of throwables. I never carry throwables at all, and if I do, it's like, it's one. On the rare occasions that I do carry it, but...
That's a team. That's a...
The scout it's reliable at that 3 times, but is it? Sometimes I feel like the 2 times just has way better accuracy, even if you're going at the same range, the same distance from your target. See you next Sunday for sure. I'll be in the arenas. Hell yeah, great, you're going down. I play Loba too and play in arenas as well. Yeah, exactly. Heat shield. Sometimes in you know, high competitive play, people will put down the Gibraltar shield. There's another team over there with the heat shield. Because everyone's just here in the thick of it. I don't think they're going to be able to get out of this without a skyward dive. That's the problem. And that other team had the exact same thing. The exact same thought. Thankfully, Octane was able to get those meds off just in the nick of time. But they're in round 2 right now. Jay's got a lot of syringes, but is it enough? They're getting hit, or they're getting shot at least from that team up there on the hill. Dear goodness, no. Jay's about ready for them to blast off. Jimmy Neutron blast out of here. That other team, I don't think they want it to happen. Oh, and Jay gets the knock. Beautiful. I don't think Flight's really in it to fight him right now. That's the problem. And Jay gets the finish with the missile swarm of all things. My goodness. And he cracks another one. Come on now. Let's see some action, Jay. He gets the elimination on that one. They can hear a revive going off somewhere. I can't hear it that well. I got their volume turned on like 20, 30%. You know, otherwise it's just screaming and gunfire the whole time for you guys. But I can't hear a revive. There's only 3 other teams left. They may have another win under their belt at this point. Alright, they're going to have to rotate out of here pretty quickly. You get that skyward dive to take care of them. However, is that what you want to do? And they see someone ratting over in the corner here. 2 people. No point in chasing it at all. The team right up ahead, though, unfortunately. They get him down. Gotta get the finish. You gotta get the finish. It's a kill race. You gotta get the kill and then get out of there. Jay finishes him, gets the kill. Kraber shot coming in from somewhere in the great beyond. This is the round 3 ring. Don't do it, Jay. I thought he was going to get sucked into that. Only 2 squads left, but come on, come on. Thankfully, Jay turned a bit there. That was stressful to watch. After watching him get down to the ring twice tonight, I was going to say, we got to have a talk. Got to turn the sound of the ring up somehow. Also, Brian, just so you know, the arenas is at 2 a.m. Central. I'm not sure what time zone you're on. If you're on midnight, or sorry, if you're on Pacific time, California time, that'll be midnight for you. And it goes into Sunday morning anyway, so you can get some sleep, I'm sure. But yeah, 2 a.m. Central time, which is 7 a.m. GMT. Trying to give the EU some time to play. I've had a lot of EU folks request it, and 10:30 p.m. for us is usually like 4:30, 5:30 in the morning for a lot of folks, so I get it. So this is what I'm able to do. We're just waiting on AOB to try and take someone down, right? So, wow, did you get that out of the email? No. Anyway. Kraber. Come on now. Someone's going to take that Kraber. Was it him? Might have been Flight. I was going to say, yeah, Flight's got that Kraber. You don't let it go to waste. You can't. It's a Quabo. K-W-A-B-O-W. Quabo. These grow towers, man, like the rotating side. Oh god, they get cracked with a what is it? Kraber, a Kraber, a Quabo, all the different names.
Last time they were on the bridge. That's the last time I seen them. Engaging. 45. Healing up. Reloading. There's a solo somewhere too. There's a solo Valkyrie somewhere. We're already in the ring.
Not a whole lot in these kind of endgame situations, because when you're on one of these towers, like, yes, you can snipe, but the way your bullets go, man, it's just not the greatest. I've played a lot of arenas over the past weeks hitting Masters, so I feel confident abusing the All-Star. Hell yeah, Brian. I hit Platinum and then haven't even played a Platinum match yet, so I don't know. I also did something to my gameplay today just because I'm a glutton for punishment, so you guys will see soon when I start streaming my stuff on Sunday night. Am I going to be awake enough Sunday night? I don't know, but... Yeah, they gotta move in a bit. It's just them and these other two teams right now. Other teams on Flight, and someone's taking that jump pad, zoobity booping up. Jay's a little exposed out in the open here. He's getting those missiles off, trying to hit the roof, and the enemy evades it. I think they lagged their way out of it. Cracking those, or rather hitting those reg shields, letting Flight come in and deal some damage, and I guess it's just one team. AOB takes that victory when they really shouldn't have. The way that started, they take that victory in the end. Cut over to the bird cam. To the bird cam we go. To the bird cam, but nobody knows. Anywho, let's see what they end up with there. I'm just gonna look at some screenshots real quick and give you a quick declaration of the winner, so you guys can know what's what. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. What's that here? Boom. Trying to get some numbers. I think it was just... Yep, okay. We need one more, unfortunately. Let's see. Very unfortunate for the end there. One team. Let's see. I can do quick math, right? Supposed to be able to do that. Alright, boop, boop, boop. Alright, so coming in third place was Malevolent 2, Rissa's team. We all saw how rough those matches were. It's not fair. It's not fair. In that last game, that could have been a game changer, the way that we've seen their whole team, but specifically Mari, dropping kills and being super viable late game. Just didn't happen because of that energy depot drop. It was a 50-50. You know, if you flip a coin right now, what are your odds? 50-50. It sucks, but they ended up 15 kills in last place. And taking the win tonight, AOB, featuring LYL Flight. You guys had 44 kills in total. And Moist's team nailing 30. Just you guys had a rough last game as well from the screenshot here. If you guys landed, you know, like repeated your second game or something like that, you would have taken it just away from AOB. But that unfortunate last game for both Malevolent teams really threw some wrenches in the gears. Even then, AOB only scored 6 points in their last game, scoring 18 in the first and 20 in the second, just because of how rough it was, losing both teammates right away, only getting Flight's banner back. Thankfully, somehow Jay was able to get out of there by the skin of his teeth with that Valkyrie ultimate. It just goes to show why Valkyrie is so important. Guys, real quick, if you're still here, if you want to get into these kill races, the All Out of Birds website is live. It went live yesterday. And that's where you have all the signups for all 3 of our Apex events. In the future, you'll notice there are Valorant events that we will be hosting and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate events we'll be hosting. Those are in the planning stages only. It's going to be a little while, but if you're interested in those titles, hey, those will be a thing. And last but not least, there will also be articles up on the website on alloutofbirds.com. Apex-related ones, gaming-related ones, how to win your first kill race, things like that, what metas to run. Different content if you want to browse it, you know, if you really want to win one of these races. But either way, guys, thank you for an energetic, fun-packed night. Thank you to all the Play Gaming Squad teams that came in. Thank you to All Out of Birds, our team, Flight, for helping us out here. We had a lot of snags. We had a total of 4 people for a 3-man team, and then it went down to 1 person real quick. There were just some issues with it. Everyone was busy today, man. We had other teams that backed out, and it was just crazy. I want to thank every team that popped in, everyone here who viewed it. And let's see here. Just want to give you guys a big thank you. This is a slower night for us. Usually Fridays, since we started doing these crossplay races. I think this is our 4th one, so 3 weeks in total, if you think about it. Usually a little more lively. But don't forget, tomorrow night we have the Better Together kill race. That is duos and console only. The link for that, the registration link, is in the description below. That leads to the events page on alloutofbirds.com. And, of course, follow our socials, all that good stuff. Please and thank you. Right now, if you follow, we have a link tree posted in the pinned comment here. If you follow all the socials, TikTok and Instagram are inactive at the moment. You know, not much going on there. But if you can do us a favor and do that, that helps boost all the numbers, gets us closer to sponsorship, because sponsors want to see those social media numbers. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow night for the Better Together tournament, which ends around 1 a.m. around this time here. 1:11 right now, but around 1 a.m. CST. And then at 2 a.m. CST, our first ever Arena Demons Chain Reaction custom format game. It's arenas, but it's mixed up. It's not just win arenas, because that's not really that much fun. It's a new way to view arenas. That's going to be out technically tomorrow or Sunday morning. So if you're in the EU, 7 a.m. GMT, 8 a.m. London time, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and send this to the stream ending screen. Thank you guys for a good night. Thank you. I hope you had fun. And I hope to see you guys either tomorrow night, next week, whenever you're able to. So, thank you guys so much. I'm going to cut over. Now, if you guys want to hang out for a second, when we go to the stream ending screen, I'll look at the YouTube chat and answer you guys real quick. I didn't get to you at the end. But anyway, have a good night, guys. Thank you.